are with The Haunted Age, or Haunted Age, whichever. Journey to the West, Season 1, Episode 3. We're in June 2020, and to my... Oh, and I'm Devin, the referee, and to my left we have Explain Why.
Nicole playing Sako, with my pet Scroogle.
Tyler playing Jacqueline, also known as Lumberjane, with her pet Cuddlefoot.
Perfect. Oh,
shit. You monster. Kevin
Forgot
playing
everyone
Nines.
else.
We're very forgettable.
It's
Are we
literally
going to restart, or should I just
No, keep going. It's fine. This is what the fans want.
Kevin playing Nines with his monster Oracle.
Peter as the Shadow and Teddy.
Perfect. Sorry, guys. I have a case of the crumbles.
right? You forgot literally half the people.
We do background characters.
Oh, right. Okay. So, who would like to recap what happened on your last adventure in the infected town?
Met some feline friends.
We went to the town of Frostdale, and they had the case of some radioactive clouds above them that made all the adults disappear, and leaving behind just the kids with, the monsters, because they're somehow immune to it, nobody knows why. And we had to retrieve some supplies by ourselves, like responsible kids.
Except they knew why. It was because if you have a monster with you that you're bonded with, it protects you.
The connection
Yeah, but,
inoculates you.
People don't really get why.
No one understands anything, but they do have a reasonable reason. Like, if you ask the scientists, okay, but why? They're like, fuck you, that's why. Cuss you, that's why.
So yeah, we had to go and, get some fuel and parts and food and so on, and met some colorful characters along the way. Some of them have joined us on our journey to the west.
Some of them we kicked the cuss out of.
Who did? Like Jim Cuss.
Who did we bring?
Who's on your train along with Teller, Frank, and Goat?
Girl
Kayak?
and Vexer.
Quarter Circle.
Quarter Circle and Vexer. I remember the monster's name, but not the humans.
You also have Kayak and Mr. Smiles.
Oh, I forgot they came with us.
I think that's it.
Yep. Because we fired the Jollicles.
Yes, they did fire the Jellicles. The Jellicles did.
Out of a cannon.
The Jellicles did take a dump in all of the dirt around the train, and then you left.
You don't have to clean it up.
Angry dumping.
Just maintaining eye contact.
Yeah, they were
squatting.
The next people who roll up on a train.
They're like, oh, someone cussed around with some Jellicles out here. You can tell these were eye contact stools.
Hungry
They
faces.
salted the earth. Nothing will ever grow here.
Nothing
again.
comfortable will ever grow here ever again. And you can see like Starlight Express flowers growing out of the ground.
Anywho,
About trains banging.
Oh, I'm familiar with Starlight
Nicole,
Express.
It's trains that bang, but it's also the dream of a kid that has a brain injury, and also there's bullies, and they're on ice skates. It's amazing. Yeah, it's like a JoJo season.
And I believe it's one of the longest running shows in history because there is a town in Germany that has been playing it nonstop since it came out.
Wow, so those people are like dead and something's wearing their skin.
It's some kind of something.
thanks, Yareds.
Yeah, town of Ian's. Alright, well the train smoothly drives along. The fields and ice and snow have given way to sort of summertime glades and prairies. You're kind of in prairie land now. You can see rivers crisscrossing here and there, and the signs of the Canadian Shield, southbound to where you are as you cut across westward. And yeah, there's stuff out the window, herds of bison, bigger than the books would tell you they usually are, numbering the thousands, just tromping across the prairie land. You come across a grove of giraffe, eating from a bunch of fruit trees at one point. The train just plows on. There are animals out there.
The Canadian giraffe.
Yeah, they're woolly.
Yeah. Just like the Canadian rhino.
Yes, they're woolly. And the Albertan Utah raptor. Which they call it that because kids are dumb.
I was gonna say, I'm like, that can't be what's actually called, right?
The Albertan Utah raptor, imported in from Utah. And then they got loose. And they fought the Alberta ones and wiped them out. It was a bloodbath. Anyway, you're on the train. I will give you a scene to hang out amongst yourselves, maybe establish assets and stuff before we pull on into your first town. And by your first time, I mean the town of the session. The episode of the week.
So establish us.
You're in the train. I've described what's on the outside window as you're trailing on by. Large herds of animals aimlessly wandering, unculled by man.
Okay. Well, I'm in the kitchen cart, microwaving a bottle of milk to feed to Cuddlefoot.
Microwaving it. Is it a microwave or do you have a bottle warmer?
I think I have a bottle warmer.
Yeah, you picked one up from like a shop or something. Yeah, a little
Yeah.
old. It's a little bottle warmer with gentle warm water.
So that's what I'm up to.
Oh, I love that. It's just like it's exciting.
Just grab a little finger.
Yeah, hands. All right. Frank, Teller, and Goat are moving around the train, setting stuff up. Goat, he's at the front, being like, "There's something on the tracks coming up, gang. You might want to, I don't know, get ready for us to slowly amble to a stop."
Not pick up speed.
No,
Not portal through.
no.
I want to use my limit at this point as soon as something is happening. I'm going to make my Born Lucky power go into a complication, and all of a sudden, across the entire train, anytime there's an element of chance or fluke or anything, the worst possible outcome starts to happen.
To you.
To me, to other people.
To you. It's your complication.
Okay.
You don't get to make everyone else unlucky. That's a power. That's a school. That's a secret black forbidden school.
Okay, then everything starts to go wrong for me.
There you go.
Boiling hot bottle. It's
Right?
floating on.
You open up the bottle warmer and there's a gun.
Oh no, it curdled.
Well, you take the bottle top over, flip it over, and like a solid block of it comes out.
You should have said, "Oh no, it kerneled," because kernels sounds like kernel, and it also sounds like what's it called?
What?
Never mind.
It's okay.
Like popcorn?
No.
The military
like
rank?
military shit.
Oh, a gun.
The way
It's
you said-
Colonel.
The way you said curdled sounds like kernel.
It kerneled. Ah! Why would it shoot me?
So I have a bad luck field around me right now.
Yeah, so people are screwing stuff up around you. You know, every once in a while someone's stepping on your toes, or like a bit of luggage just like hitting you in the back of the head.
Just
weird.
Stubbing your toe all the way through.
There's like all those little lips on the door frames and stuff.
Why did someone just leave that? Leave this full of rakes.
Stay out of the rake train. It's there to keep the ghost monsters, occupied.
Oh, the Sun Garden.
I'm just kind of training Oracle in that I'm trying to teach him how to see incoming attacks, and it's mostly just me kind of gently punching into his fats.
Like surprise
You know,
areas.
I'm surprised, and he's just kind of sitting there.
Panicking.
It's almost blocking. Sometimes when his wings move in just the right way, it's almost like he's blocking.
Right?
So what's going on behind?
There's a giant rock on the train.
Oh.
And they're just,
On the tracks?
Yeah, on the tracks. They're just slowing down.
I saw a movie like this once. Don't stop.
Well, I have to because I did.
I
What's going to happen? What'd you
the
see?
movie didn't cover
Rock
how,
monster?
how books,
Bandits.
how trains work. But yeah, bandits. Bad people will come out. It's a trap.
There's no way people are going to... So the rock falls over because it's made of, wood and painted.
Oh,
And there's a kid on the train tracks waving a sword around.
I told you, bandits.
I'm a bandit! I'm coming to rob you at sword point! This is what you swordered when you came on my line!
Ramming speed.
What do they look like?
Imagine Alice in Wonderland, with the Alice in Wonderland, blue dress with the white apron. The white apron has embroidered on it, kill God.
You probably can't see that.
Yes, you can. It's at the front of the train. Don't correct me about trains! I saw Starlight Express!
I feel so bad for you.
So, anyway, the boy has long flowing blonde curled hair like Alice in Wonderland, a sword that looks like it's several scissors and kitchen knives and butcher cleavers and farm tools like shears welded together into sword shape. And they're just swinging wildly being like, I'm abandoning you!
She's cute. Are we gonna go fight her?
Probably. Wait, is it just her?
Are you a
Okay.
trainer?
It is a he. I'm going to tell you out of character what people's pronouns are, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Like I said that last session too. So the boy out on the trains does look alone.
You have a hair on your chin. It's driving me crazy.
Okay, did I get it? Did I get it?
Now the scissors.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
But there's no monster with it.
You don't see the monster. So,
I
you
have
guys,
a great plan for how to deal with this, and I'm going to leap into action to announce it, and then stub my foot, and then hit my face on the cabinet, and then just kind of like grab my teeth and sit back down.
So, you have to get that kid off the track. I'm not starting the track. I'm going to put the safety brake on. Yeah, I see the light blinking. You put the safety brake on. Good of you to give in.
What are your demands?
What do you got?
We've got a train full of rakes.
Yeah, you're gonna probably want to start taking your goods out.
Nice. Make with the 50-50.
I don't hit girls, sorry, man.
Well, I do. I'll go up.
All right. As you walk out, yeah, the Alice in Wonderland kid is there.
Okay. I'm gonna adjust the straps on my little sarong to get Cuddlefoot closer to my chest.
Cuddlefoot's shaking a bit. He or she for Cuddlefoot.
Cuddlefoot is a he.
He senses something is up. That way that prey animals know something's amiss.
So, what's the deal here?
I'm robbing you. I established my motivations very clearly. Come on. No one wants to stand on train tracks once the train comes.
Well, it'll hit the train more than it'll hit you.
And I'll lose the loot, and it'll derail the train, and other trains can't come down the tracks.
I don't know how trains work.
Yeah, we're not
I'm gonna
gonna give you our stuff.
You're definitely going to let me loot you. I'm not going to loot a lot. I'm going to loot what I can carry. But I'm looting you. What do you got?
What are you looking for?
Food, treasure, DVDs. You guys have any, what do you call them? Xboxes, and a generator, and a TV, controllers, games, an internet connection.
Do we have TVs?
All of that.
I don't know, we have to ask Fabian, but he is napping.
And he just quietly tucks his Game Boy Color into his hoodie. Because he's going to die before he gives that up.
So, what's your end game here?
I'm going to rob you because I'm a robber.
Yeah, no. I get that. And what, you're just gonna kind of like set up on this station on the tracks and just get whoever comes by? That's
Yes.
your goal?
That's how train robbing works, yes.
Okay. Have you ever considered being a little more mobile?
No, because this works fine, and I refuse to take anyone's advice. Don't try to change me.
Thanks, Nicole.
Do you want to come to a cool city that has, like, they were saying aliens and stuff?
Yes, but only if it's my decision.
Well, do you want to?
Yes, but only if it's my decision.
Well, that's
They
your
only
decision.
want trainers.
Yeah, I figured.
Do you have a monster?
Oh, there's things are afoot. Come on, give me the stuff.
I'm gonna look at her.
Oh man, it's so much easier to rob adults. They just go, no, please, not my wallet.
We don't have any stuff.
You're in a train.
It's not our train.
I don't care whose it is.
Yeah, we can't exactly give you stuff we don't own. That's
Just
like
take it out of
Well-
the
double
walls.
stealing.
Put it on the ground. I will take it away.
Okay, let's maybe speed this up.
Yeah, let's maybe
Can
speed this
I roll a test?
up. What do you want? What are you looking for?
How old is this kid?
The trainer, known as Katsudon Spore, is 13.
So I want to kind of try and take him under my wing.
Go for it. What are you looking? What's the outcome you're looking for here?
The outcome I'm looking for is to help him independently arrive at his own decision that it would be more profitable for him to be a roving bandit than a stationary bandit.
So you just want Okay, I know exactly what the failures look like. You just want me to follow you guys and rob you every day for the rest of your lives? Alright, that's your decision, I guess. Alright, yeah, start putting tests up. This is the world of children.
Okay.
And what was that? How much was that complication of yours?
D8? Was it? I think they're all D8 to start.
Because you turned your power die for luck.
So it would be based off my power die?
Yeah, well, what's the die?
Then
right
it's a
now?
D6.
Oh, wow, okay, D6. Boop boop. Throw casting on stuff in. So, movie tells me we're not challenging that, so it stays the same. Let's do blah, and blah, and blah. I'll throw my Doom dice. Wait, no. Do that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hey, I activate an opportunity. I have an opportunity if anyone wants to activate that.
I don't remember
You
what.
spend a power point to lower one of your complications by 1.
Oh, well,
That's what
you're
you
the only one
want.
that has it, so.
Or you spend a
But
power
I
point.
don't want to. I want to keep that complication and farm power points.
Well, you only get one now. So if you get rid of the complication, you
He'll-
can do it again to get another power point.
Yeah, but by spending a power point.
No, but like. You,
Oh no, right. That would turn it to a D4, which I would then use on my next roll, which would give me a power
Net
point.
gain 1 power point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I will do that.
Spend a power point.
So
Boop, boop.
spend it in to gain that complication as a D4.
Okay, so the total you got to beat right here, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, is 12 with a D6 effect die.
Okay.
It's a contest.
So I'm going to use survival because we're kind of on the ragged edges of
Sure.
being banditry and stuff.
I mean, he's going to use survival if he tries to stab you, so fair game.
Okay. And I'm going to use my mama bear distinction because I'm trying to take care of this kid. And I'm going to use my charming reputation.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Okay, no ones.
Damn.
11's your
And
highest.
I got... Yeah, 11 is my highest. What do I need to beat? 12?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, I'm going to spend a power point to include another die.
Yes.
You have a 4 here.
Yeah, so I'm going to include that, which isn't 5 over, but it gives me 15 with a D8 as my effect die.
Alright, so the D8 becomes a D6.
What?
Because his was a... Because he has a D6.
No. No, now,
Wait a minute.
like.
I'm having a brain thing.
Okay.
Never mind.
Brain
Now-
crumbles.
Crumbles.
Now it's up to you whether you give up or try to beat that with your dice.
Oh, he gets narrated how he gets to win. He will choose to give up, and I get a power point, which means I get a Doom die.
I can take my dice out of the thing now?
You did it.
Okay, awesome.
All right, he will choose to accept. He will allow you to goad him. So you just kind of go over like, hey, 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 and you're like, put your arms like, don't touch me. And you're like, okay, little buddy. And you give him the business. Like, hey, why don't you just move your office? Like, I have independently come to the conclusion that I am a roving bandit now. I will start this after I rob you because I've already robbed you.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
All right. And he puts his fingers through this and lets out this shrill whistle, and you hear a woo sound come from the top of the train looking down at you.
Okay.
Crawling on the top of the train, about 3 meters long from long stretched out neck to whip-like tail, is a Jabberwocky. Its green, pale, oily skin oozing from its large, swollen pores, big bulbous head with giant anglerfish white milky eyes, buck teeth with braces on them. That looks like it's trying to like desperately sets of brace belts, trying to make the teeth go straight and not sideways or zigzaggy. 3-toed claws like a toad / velociraptor. Membranes everywhere, jowls that are dripping in bulbous that are clearly poison sacs. And yeah, it's just crawling on the train with its leathery wings, looking at y'all. It's wearing a little brown stitched vest.
All right, buddy. Let's go get those wallets.
Perfect. All right, get it.
And who's this?
That's Jabberwocky. He's my berserker.
Jabberwocky.
This should be a warning to anyone who's a trainer Berserker Trainer is a type of hardstyle where they focus on training a pet that has a trigger. And when that trigger goes off, they stop being a pet and start being an attack animal.
Oh.
I think you forgot one thing about Jabberwocky's description.
What?
His little glasses.
Oh yeah, he has like little glasses kind of like taped to the side of his head to help his nearsightedness.
So what was his name?
Katsudon Spore.
Katsudon. Okay, so I'll take Katsudon on and we'll start going down the train and taking everyone's wallets.
Jabberwocky, if anyone moves, go absolutely ape cuss.
Wait.
Talking isn't a move action, so I'll allow it.
I was gonna ask if I could hug Jabberwocky.
Don't hug him, he's a working animal.
But he was wearing a really cute little vest, no?
Yeah, I know, I sewed it. I know it's cute. Don't compliment me. Don't try to change me with praise.
Yeah, don't touch it. Don't.
It's okay, it's fine, Captain. You're fine. Alright. So he will head into the train.
Isn't Katsudon a kind of food?
That's my favorite food. My two favorite things. Mushrooms growing out of rotting things, and food.
So what do you do with all the stuff that you steal?
Play with it. Use it to furnish my sedentary base. Because there's no use robbing people if you're taking on the road. I'm gonna have to steal someone's van next.
Well, you could have one of the train cars.
Yeah, I suppose I could cut that loose and have Jabberwocky haul it. He's freakishly strong when I work him up.
Mistakes
job.
are made.
Good job. Hey, you adults, cut loose a train car for me, or else. And the adult's like, you're the responsible one, right?
Yes.
Go. He comes over. Can I talk to you for 5 seconds?
Yeah, sure.
So, you got a feral kid on here that's holding us hostage. Could you? You're wrapping this up, right?
Yeah, we're gonna give in to him a little bit, but it's important to set boundaries.
Like the side of the window that Jabberwocky's like, if the side of its head's looking through the window with its big milky eyes and its teeth are clicking, and you can just see like foam at its mouth.
Mhm.
Is that a berserker?
Yes.
This is your thing to take care of because we can't deal with this.
Yeah.
We don't have
we'll
the
deal with it.
tools to deal with this situation. Normally kids aren't this far off the rails.
He's not off the rails, he's directly on them!
Whatever side or position around the rails, he's in the one we don't want him to be.
Yeah, well, we're gonna give him the wallets and then we're gonna cut him loose.
What? Like our wallets?
Yes, like your
I
wallets.
keep stuff. Do I have to give him the stuff in the wallets?
He probably won't notice if you're very quick.
Okay. They'll go and they'll start putting paper in and like swap out the big bills for small bills, cards and stuff. There's stuff they find in ruins and like garbage, like rewards cards for like printers.
I mean, I thought they were taking out pictures of their children, not
They
their
don't have
money.
pictures of their children, they have phones. They have phones, Nicole. Who keeps pictures in their wallets? Then they'll get
Who
lost.
keeps money in their wallets in this time and age?
It helps if you go to a town that uses money.
Oh, that's fair.
It's useful. Alright.
Pictures of your stupid children.
So we'll get a big sack of wallets.
Alright, he'll like take the sack and like check the first one. Hey, this is a little low. Where's the picture of your family?
They have phones.
You don't have pictures of your family in your wallets? No, I don't. Then how can you... But you can't replace that. That's why I'm stealing it. It's like, I'm sorry.
I mean, that Starbucks card has like a lot of stars. That took a long time, so that's kind of a replacement.
Alright, whatever. You're gonna cut that car loose, right? And the adults are like,
No. What we're gonna do is we're gonna circle back after we've done our journey, and we're gonna bring you 2 cars.
alright. That sounds like my idea.
I have a question.
Good idea.
He's just calming himself down.
I have a question.
What is it? For people who care.
Is Jabberwocky's teeth a thing that's hurting him? Or is it supposed to be like that?
What do you mean like that?
He has things on his teeth to keep him that way.
Yeah, I had to change him because his teeth kept growing up into his brain. He's usually biting rocks and stuff. Not a lot of rocks out here on the prairies.
Oh. And healing probably wouldn't help it. Probably make it go into his brain right away.
I mean, it's fine. He has a tail brain. It'll grow back.
Okay.
He's like looking at his tail and like glowering at it and like snipping at his tail. It's like, don't do that, you'll go blind. He's not very bright.
Or observer.
Yeah. Okay, well, I've robbed you. Get the cuss off of my train line. Yeah. I didn't even have to humiliate any of you with my totally broken pet who could beat all of you. What a good day for me. And you.
Good stitch work, by the way.
Thank you, but don't. I know it.
Don't tell me I made good coffee.
I know it. He will leave the train. He'll like stare at you guys. He's like you guys are trying to pick it up. He's like spray painting the side of it.
Yo, you got somewhere I can like send you an email? My friend is like drawing fan art of you. She says your outfit is really cool.
I know it is, and it's Katsudon at robbingyou.geo.org.
Sweet. All right, I'll let her know.
Okay. He's like, every once in a while he just has to, like, he puts his hands by his side, makes that kind of calming breathing. He's like, it's okay.
I feel like this character is based on someone.
I just took the original character from the first game and just kind of amped him up to don't tell me what to do. It's not really consciously being unicorn, but you're just sort of like this. Jabberwocky crawls off and gets to his side. He's just absent-mindedly like patting him on the head and being like, it's okay. We're calm. We're fine. No one told us what to do this time. Good job sneaking there, buddy. You really took them by surprise. Those cussheads would have no idea what have came to them. And yeah, he spray paints humiliated with like little mushrooms capping the ends of each word, like very nicely on the side of your train. And you guys drive along. He hauls the rock up, and as you guys are kind of looking, he like him and Jabberwocky push it back up onto the train, and he's just like, yeah, that'll mess with anyone who comes by it. He just gets on his back, and they take off and start to kind of fly away.
Another wayward child.
Feral kids are weird.
So tragic.
Ooh, yeah, the adults are like, wow, thanks for taking care of that. That would have been a nightmare if you weren't here. He would have just robbed us. We don't want to deal with that.
Oh no, yeah, my mom's a berserker trainer, or was, so you know.
Yeah. Oh no, we know. Berserker trainers are they're a lot. Those fights are always a lot.
The timer on the microwave dings, and I go get my milk.
Perfect.
You put that in for a long time.
He likes it really hot.
The plastic's melting. They're like, I imagine. Okay, so the bottle warmer you have, like the baby bottle warmer, it looks like it looks like the bear from the honey syrup bottle, but like where its chest is, it'd be holding the bottle. You put the bottle in, and like it starts to sing a quiet song from its voice box. That's all like.
See, I was picturing like the metal circle things you use for like molten liquid.
I was picturing this, and like the back's been open, and you've clearly like upcycled it. So like the eyes go back and forth super fast, like those cat clocks. And like yeah, it's just like the bottle is just warm.
Yeah.
It's like singing this little childhood rhyme, like I love you. It just it's faster and faster, and the eyes are going, and there's music, like stressful music in the back before it just stops in the middle, goes ding, and it lets go of the bottle a little. It's like stressful. You're like, oh god, oh god, oh god. Like that scene from Mad Max with the guy in the black and white shooting guns off and he's blind. Alright.
Thought it was really cool how you handled that.
Yeah. I totally helped there.
You missed a cool trainer fight.
Oh yeah. Katsudon and Jabberwocky are like a classic fight. He's the classic rival character from these games.
Oh, yeah.
He's Gary, if Gary desperately needed a little bit of him. Just a bit.
I think that they should just stop being a bandit and sell their clothes because they'd make more money that way. Like, not the clothes they're wearing, but they make really good clothes.
Yeah, selling that to trainers, that'd be...
Right? Their little
That'd be a
costumes and stuff?
There's like a billboard as you're driving by, like maybe half an hour down the track that's been vandalized. It's like a woman holding a pie, and you say, pie's next exit. And it says, I've got the cuss kicked out of me by Katsudon Spore. I love it.
That pie lady.
Every once in a while you come by like a van that's been flipped on its side and opened, and there's like graffiti on it and stuff. And yeah, after a few more hours, you pull into the town. You want to ask the adults about this town, or you want to come in totally blind?
We're presumably stopping here for a reason.
Yeah, we want to spend time working on the train and just actually like sleep in a town. We got to pull a lot of the train systems offline to fully do the work we had to do from the last town.
Now we gotta wash that graffiti off.
We got to do a lot of things to this train now. There's more people in it. You know, maybe get extra beds or something. So yeah, you hear a subtle splashing sound as you drive on in, like the sound of water pouring and splashing and parting. And you can see out the window that there's like the rails are actually like flooded with water.
Oh, it's further away.
You go into auxiliary tracks, go into the side. The train station is bustling. There's people hanging out there. A lot of them are just like fishermen. A lot of them have waiters. Everyone is wearing like yellow fishing boots for like puddles. And yeah, the town before you, from a top-down perspective, is a city on the middle of land with a river forked around it, and each river has a large dam, which they call darns, built around it. There are 3 darns, the red, green, and blue one. And yeah, the city itself is surrounded on all sides by water. The rivers look like they're overflowing, and this whole area is kind of flooded.
This is bad. Water is one of Cuddlefoot's 72 biggest fears.
That's good. Yeah, they'd also like, that's weird.
Is it not normally like this?
No, like it has rivers, but the rivers are usually flooded in the summer. Anyway, you're in the town of Crik River. Welcome to the flooded town. There are signs everywhere advertising the Water Festival, the joys of water, fishing derbies, see the elusive Sasquatch, the Loch Ness boat rides. Like they have like, you know, Ogopogo aquariums. There's a bunch of like stuff going on. It looks like they have a yearly water festival.
Did they flood the entire town just for this festival? Is that...
Yeah, I don't know. I've been here for a water festival before. I don't remember it very well. We got smashed on apple juice.
Well, let's collect the local net and see what's abuzz, I guess.
Alright, you guys deboard the train.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I put on Cuddlefoot's safety blinders, which are like goggles, except they're entirely blacked out.
It's
Not
so much.
Just take a little, you know, hanky and just put it over his head.
Do you put little yellow booties on Scroogle so he doesn't get his feet wet? Little waders.
Like, that'd be cute, but no, we don't wear shoes. Do you think I'm wearing shoes?
The first sensation that hits your face as you leave the train area and head to the town proper across the little suspension bridge across the river that's also vaguely flooded is the smell of garbage. There are overflowing cans everywhere. There's garbage just flowing down by your feet all over the place. And floating by, with their legs like tucked into them because they're kind of fat, are eggies, the things that Scroogle's based off of. Little, you know, beach ball animals with little pachyderm feet, the anglerfish light, no eyes, capped teeth, a person mouth with lips that pulls back, and like just a mouth. And there's like hundreds of them, like rats, packed into the streets, just floating around on the water, chewing on garbage, licking things, using their tongues to like stick to things and drag themselves in, chewing on the sides of buildings. You know, people are walking by and they're nipping at their feet like pugs do, and like just freaking out at everything. Their anglerfish lights are playing off this weird kaleidoscope effect from the water. So looking at the water's like getting snow blindness. It's always kind of shining, like the sun's directly on it.
You guess.
Okay, I need to get back on the train and take a breath before. Someone should have warned me. Okay, one sec.
A
One sec.
kid walks up Hello there, strangers.
Hello.
Would you like a water festival mask?
Yes.
Out of his pack, he has like a big wicker pack. He takes what looks like a plague doctor mask that's been stuffed with roses and like candy. There's some fresh baked brownies in there. It'll drown out the smell.
I want brownies. I'm just gonna like put my hand in and start eating the stuff that's in there.
Do you guys want one?
Yes, please.
Alright, he just gives you them.
Do they come in cuddlefoot sizes?
Well, how big's Cuddlefoot?
He's like a little.
Can
Awesome.
I observe? Can I
Yeah, I mean,
close?
he's
He like takes a little
wrapped my
thing
chest.
and like kind of measures on it. It's like little teeny one.
Okay. I will put one on Cuddlefoot, but I will leave one off for myself. I prefer to experience this fully.
Oh yeah, I'm not putting the mask on. Just
You're eating the flowers.
I'm just eating everything that's inside of it because he said there's food inside.
It's
of it.
basically like a Halloween bag full of aromatics and food.
Exactly right.
sounds
Cinnamon
awesome.
sticks,
I'm
rose
wearing it.
petals, butter.
I'm making a killing giving these away. Everyone wants one,
You sound like quite the entrepreneur.
right? He has little like boots on that are a little floaty, and you can see he has a little raft like he'll sit on to like just Venice his way through this place. You know, it's like ankle deep in some parts. You're like strangers. You're trained strangers. Strangers.
Yes, we're tourists.
Yeah, you're the
No, we're
stranger.
not.
What?
We're not tourists.
You're stopping by, so isn't that tourist?
Whoa, we don't use the T word here. We're all friends.
For reference, in universe, tourist is a kid who, whose parents never kicked them out or who never was a lost kid. So basically, they're like not real trainers. They're like
They never really
they're
suffer for art.
babied, you know, like it's an insult. Mostly from the battle days, but it still carries over.
You want to start a
It
fight?
kind of has an implication that they raise fammies, which are family pets, which means shitty monsters that can't
Cussing
cussing monsters that can't even really do anything good.
So like mine.
Yes, that would be the insult people would say to you to start fighting.
Yeah.
It's awful. Yeah, no, you're the Trangers from Ultrana.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Welcome to Creek River. Sorry about the town. There's a sanitation strike.
Oh, so it's not always like this.
No. The bears are usually really good about it.
Explain.
Very organized of them.
Well,
That seems like discriminatory hiring practices to me.
if you go to the red darn, he points to one of the darns that are painted bright neon red, and one's pointing green and one's pointing blue. That's where the bears are, and you can kind of hear what they're talking about. You know, they'll give their side of it, but they're on strike until we feed them more. And we would, but there's no fish in the river, and it's not our fault.
What do you mean? There's lots of food.
Well, there's garbage, which the Aggies are eating and multiplying. You can see like bushels of eggs with like vines wrapped around them just floating by. One of them just hatches into a baby Aggie, and it crawls out and starts floating, starts chewing on garbage. We have Aggies. You want an Aggie? He goes into like his pocket, and like you can see a bunch of eaten chocolate bars with Aggies chewing on them. He's like, I got like a fistful.
Little baby.
All right, here you go. He just kind of smears them off onto your hand to get the chocolate off.
They get integrated into the horde.
Yeah, into the swarm. But yeah, I'm gonna lick the chocolate off my hands.
Yeah, those are chocolate Aggies. They eat a lot of chocolate, so they eat more chocolate because they like it.
Do I still have corgis, or did they go away at the end of the session?
Corgis, if they go away at the end of the session?
The dog business people.
Oh, the Mogs.
Yeah, I spent
Yeah, the
PowerPoint
mods are still
together.
over there.
Okay, great.
You said
Okay,
you brought
then,
with them.
Then they're with me.
All right.
Bubble, bubble, bubble.
Bark. They all have little boots on.
I was picturing little
yeah.
floaty vests.
I'll turn to the Mogs and go, looks like there's a pretty serious infrastructure problem here.
Bark.
I didn't think of that, but that's very sage.
Bark.
It's really cool that you can speak dog, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to, get their side of it. I don't want to speak for them because they're bears. Like some of them are Kodiaks. I don't want to start fighting with them.
I'll make a camera motion with my hands.
No, like they're big.
Oh.
That's a
I
Kodak.
guess Kodiak cameras were pretty big.
No, Kodiak, not Kodak.
You're saying the same word twice.
Okay. Anyway, if you see the fugitive, there's a reward.
Ooh,
Fugitive?
what's fugitive?
Oh, he'll point at signs, which is like a Sasquatch with like the no Ghostbuster symbol on it, but it has an evil face on it. It just says fugitive reward. He did it.
Fugitive reward.
Yeah, the fugitive ate all the fish. He's a greedy Sasquatch that's been eating the fish here and depriving us of food. So the bears are on strike till we fix him. You'll know him by his evil face and eyes,
Why?
and ungentle demeanor, and the fact that people can see him.
Why do the bears only eat fish?
It's what they want. We give them what they want, and they clean our garbage.
Okay.
Take it up with the bears.
Someone has grown dependent.
Take it up with the bears.
Okay.
Anyway, welcome to Port Crik Creek River. Mind the smell.
Oh wait, what's your name?
Oh, me, I'm Cellar.
Hey,
You
Sarah.
are.
Nice to meet y'all. Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
And he'll paddle his way away.
See, we take Seller to Tether and... Oh, that's
So-
I was thinking cellar door.
What do you think we should do?
Go anywhere that isn't here with the garbage. So, bears maybe.
I'm splashing in the water.
Yeah, so you have the main town, and there's bridges everywhere, and yeah, the Red Darn looks like a little mini Hoover Dam with water flowing out of it. A lot more water than you would imagine should be, because all of the vents and grates are open. River's still overflowing. And yeah, the Red Darn has a bunch of city infrastructure built on it, including the signage for a league arena. They have an official, techno dome built into it for monster fights.
Ooh.
Like variable geometry and hazards and stuff. There's also a, what do they call that thing here? A monster nursery district. So this is where people trade different monster breeds, animal breeds, they get technology, equipment for it. It's kind of a thriving little city center. For
Wait.
it.
People trade their monsters?
Well, not theirs, but animals that are weird.
Okay.
People who want exotic pets.
Like if you want to trade in all the eggies.
Yeah, you capture first tier ones or first tier.
You find an animal that's weird, and then if a kid wants to bond with it, and if they do, it might get weirder. There's also a sort of a floating SeaWorld area, more like a water animal nursery on the other side of the dam.
I thought that people traded the monsters that they bonded with. And I was going
No,
to be
that's
very
impossible.
upset with them.
You cannot do that.
I guess you could give them away, but
People can't. You can't. For you to do that, it isn't something you could really do.
You could trade your mobs probably, and
Yeah.
each kid who got one would probably change it differently depending on.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a nice little, area for trainers. There's actual trainer infrastructure here, and this area is coated in black, brown, and polar bears, bears. There's dozens of them, and they're just kind of wandering around, poking at vending machines. Every once in a while, they'll grab an egg and just put it in its mouth. This place has very few eggies.
Ooh, pa.
Yeah, there's there's people from out of town here, and people who are just traveling through for the water festival that everyone's putting floats up for. Whenever people are taking pictures, the bears basically nose their way into the background and try to photobomb it. They're doing that a lot. So yeah, here you are. It does not smell here. They're cleaning up the garbage in this area because they're eating food.
hey, big fellas.
Puts his paw down, kills you instantly.
New character.
Died. Yeah, he'll just sit on his haunch and say, bear roar. And then puts out his
I'm.
paws.
The listeners can't see me, but I'm making excited hand motions and I'm patting its tummy.
Yeah, it'll then put its paws and go
I'll give him a brownie, I say.
Other bears will start to gather. There's 15 of them. They're big.
If you feed one, you have to feed all of them. Otherwise, they're cranky.
How come you guys only eat fish? When there's other food you can eat.
They're all looking at each other bark, 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 bark.
Is it because you really like fish? You don't like eggies? Because they have a lot of eggies they can give me. Don't eat my eggies.
They put their hand out the other part down and just kind of turn their head like, no, man has wronged us. They have fallen too far.
Do you know where the Sasquatches live?
They all look at each other and start like bear talking. They'll come back and they'll like they'll get close to you, and then one of them will like put its paw around your shoulder and just kind of point to the blue darn.
Is that where we could find the fugitive?
I
didn't catch that one.
The bear it doesn't know what to do, so it goes over to a person, like there's like a clown and like a silver man. It goes to the clown and mauls him, like pushes him over. He's like, help, it's happening, today's the day, nobody thought this was a good idea. They're bears. And they like take his clown wig off and his nose and like his clown coat. Like the bear tries to put it on and breaks everything, puts the clown nose on the wig, and like then it goes over to like a nurse, like a little like nurse station, and breaks in. You hear screaming from there. It's happening. Why would we let bears near our children? And it comes out with a doctor's coat on and a stethoscope around its neck with the clown wig, and it's all like, and it points at the blue darn.
A clown doctor? I don't understand.
And it just starts rubbing, starts like,
A furry clown doctor. I don't understand the clown part. Give me like.
Well, I'm glad you understand all this, because a lot of it is going over my head.
He wants us to blow up the dam, the darn, as a joke.
a joke-ciety.
Clown doctor Sasquatch.
It's a hack of a doctor.
One of the other bears thinks for a moment and then sees a bunch of kids with a teacher out on a field trip. And he'll go over and starts mauling that guy.
What do you mean mauling? You just mean like pushing?
Pushing them over, taking their clothes off.
But he's not like killing them. He's
No,
not
there's
scratching
not gore
them.
everywhere.
Like he's not like actually mauling them with his.
It's just the bears walking up and
How many
pushing
people have to die before you understand, Nicole?
I'm just
So
like
the kids are all cheering.
I'm just like, interesting.
I need about 100 more.
The kids are all cheering. It's happening! It's happening! We knew this day would come.
Celebrate. Ding dong.
They scatter like the vermin they are, being children. Another bear comes back in the teacher outfit with even the corncob pipe, and it's like, like it's pointing to the sky. That's the pipe, and it like gets up on a bench, and it's all like it's gesturing at the bears.
You're trying to say like men, like people. I don't know what you're doing. You're doing.
They just all point at the blue darn.
Oh, we're just gonna go. Yeah, we'll just.
Like they're holding their heads. They don't know how to communicate this to you.
I really don't get it. It's okay. It's not your fault, it's mine.
Hey, who here knows...
Honk,
honk, honk. Anyone here know a lot about, I don't know, nature, the environment, like ecosystems?
Like, I would say I would know that, because I was a feral loss kid and
But
stuff.
you eat garbage and they heal your tummy aches away?
Yeah, so I don't actually know a lot. My survival's only at a D6.
I'm a city slicker.
Alright, well, that's your clue from the bears.
Kind of like try to roll.
No. Not even a little.
Well, I guess we should go to the other darn.
There's all the trainers here you can fight if you want to fight trainers. Get to a fight, get some ranking. Every city has a red, blue, and green thing. Red is for trainers, blue is for monsters, and green is a nice, safe social area. I've put that into every one of these little default cities.
Oh, does anyone need to be healed? I yell out to the general populace.
No one really takes you up on the offer as you yell it out, just as a lost kid. No one takes you up on it.
Okay.
It's just, yeah, it's not bad, it's not good, it's just...
Then perish.
So, do you want to check out how good the trainers are here?
If you want to fight them, yeah.
Okay.
But also probably don't do what you did last time because you'll get in trouble.
What did I do last time?
You made a thing to make it so that their trainer would get hurt.
They didn't get
To make
hurt.
them quit.
They were throwing spears at, us. Whatever, okay, let's check out
We'll
this gym.
see how the judges judge that.
Look,
We'll see how you will be judged.
you put my friends in danger. You face the consequences.
Perish.
But that's what monster fighting is.
Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, there is a league arena, and there's like a whole league thing around it. People are trading things, they're talking about stuff, people have like recordings, DVDs, they have databases, there's merchandise, tools, people are doing little mock battles, pick matches. That's when people kids sharpen up their styles with their supernatural pets and just normal fights. They call it picking, because it's just doing little pecks at each other. Doesn't really get better than that. Nothing magic, but people like it. It's fundamental. Yeah, you can clearly see people that have you can see people that have monsters like supernatural ones, and that clearly look like they're league material. Two stand out. One is a girl in a karate outfit covered in metal tape, with a large hot Hercules beetle coated in metal plating and with large power pods all over it. And there's a kid with a dog made out of precious stones, and he has a old league hat on that's red.
I guess I'll go to the kid then. The hat.
Hat?
Yeah.
Don't get in over your head. Pick someone nice and easy to warm up to.
I go all in.
Alright, so the trainer with the hat is wearing blue jeans, a white shirt, a red vest, and a hat with a red, bear claw mark on it.
Oh, the trainer's wearing the hat. I thought you were saying the gem dog is wearing a hat.
The gem dog is wearing that same hat.
Oh.
Whoa! Could you? You're clearly, something.
So are you. That's an old league hat. Where did you get that from?
Oh man, I won it in a contest. I sent in a bunch of box tops. What's your name? Who are you? What's your bit?
I'm the Shadow.
The Shadow? Neat.
What are you?
I'm Hatticus Finch, and this is my dog, Atticus Dog.
My God.
Are you not entertained?
Nice.
Because you wear a hat.
Among other things, I do wear a hat, yes. Hats are important. Without a hat, we would all die. Each and every one of us. Instantly.
Is your hat attached to your head?
Well, I'm wearing it.
That sounds like a yes.
You're a people, right? You're clearly a
Yes? What's going on with you, little buddy? You little cusser? What's happening?
people.
She's not really
Why will
used
you
to.
die?
That's just how hats work. I don't know what to tell you. What's your
I'm
pet's
gonna
name?
motion at my head I'm not wearing a hat, guys.
Quick, pick your hat.
It's not good. Not good, not good, not good. But what's your little guy's deal?
This is Scroogle.
Oh wow, does he fold out when you enunciate?
Yeah.
He
Just
just keeps going
His
and going and
awesome
going.
hands coming out of his mouth.
Wow, that's great. Look at that. Is that fur? Can I touch him?
Yeah.
Oh man, this would be great hat material. Does he shed?
Sometimes. Not like a snake.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he could. He could just open his mouth a bunch and crawl out of the fur, and then the other pelt underneath. Little holes where the arms were, like a vest.
You just need to believe in it so much.
We should definitely do that because then I could wear clothes that look like your clothes, and it'd look so cool. Oh, or maybe I could get Katsudan to make me clothes from it.
Katsudan? Like the food or the bandit?
Bandit.
Huh.
They have really nice clothes.
Yeah, he's great. He's really good at stitching. Very bad at swearing at me. He robbed me a little when I went out of town on a camping trip. He stole my hat, and I only had a few hours where I had to rectify that, or things were going to happen. I had an air tank on hand, so I was fine. He gestures under his coat. He has a little tiny NOS tank with a face mask on it. I was good. But I'll leave home without it.
This is Paschetti, and this is This is the swarm.
Oh wow, he's like
I can
just
tell you all their names if you want.
yeah, he listens to you.
Yeah.
He's wrapped with attention. The dog's there, just like it's just a dog.
What's that guy's name?
Oh, you mean Atticus dog?
Oh,
He's
you
a
already
dog.
told us your name.
Yeah, he's a dog. He's my golden retriever. I've had him since I was born. He ate a bunch of rocks, and now he's a rock dog.
Did you give in all the box tops for his hat too?
Yep.
There's a lot of box tops.
Oh yeah, I had to go through a bunch of buildings to find them.
Did you go to a moving store?
No, that'd be dangerous. I just went to old cities. You know, they had like shelves still full of stuff. Grabbed the box tops, mailed it into the location. Hat showed up.
They do that.
So someone uses the tops of boxes for money, and you can buy hats with them.
Yeah. Detergent boxes, dog food boxes, you know, cereal boxes, I guess, if you're being weird about it. Boxes that you keep like shoes in, you know, boxes.
That's why I said moving, because they have lots of boxes there.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know if I ever need to get myself a hat.
Yeah, you just gotta send in 15 box tops.
Well, only 15, that's not a lot.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's easy. Hat.
Okay. Why are we here? Bears! Bears!
Because the
Wait,
shadow.
where?
Oh, not here. I was just
I mean,
excited. because it's
everywhere.
bears.
Like, we're not here, around here.
No.
Directly in my vicinity.
The shadow wants to challenge this guy.
Did you say that aloud?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Is that how you're declaring the... Okay, that's... No one's ever said it like that before. They're like, hey, let's fight, not
I mean, I was going to
like
say
you're
that.
a court announcer.
The shadow would like to battle this guy.
All of the
Like,
mobs
that's fourth person. That's like
arrange
third person.
into like a little audience, and then 3 of them get up on a slightly elevated stage and hold placards with the numbers
I
0
mean, we have
through 10.
a stadium right here. Might as well just.
Oh no, Genome was in there. They're resetting it. I don't want to go near Genome. She just kicked the cuss out of me.
Who's Gino?
Points to the kid with the giant beetle.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a hard trainer, and you don't want to cuss with her. She's very strong for someone so much younger than me.
One of the mogs holds up a 2.
They're judgy. They just know how to judge. Alright, you want to fight me? You want to take me on, Shadow?
Yeah, let's
you can't
do
fight
it.
my gem dog. You go to like one of the simple arenas. He like walks up, he like puts his hand on and punches in a thing. It's like boop boop. Atticus Finch, Atticus dog. Little QR code if you want to scan it in.
Pink.
Yeah,
I
he's
test
got a little
mine.
little page he set up for himself in the local intranet.
Nice.
It's mostly him and his dog going around to like abandoned buildings, finding old clothing stores, and trying on hats.
Cute.
All right, we're gonna go into an actual fight.
What's up?
Let me pause.
I actually am gonna get him.
Okay, I'm gonna pause. Okay, we're back. It's you versus Atticus Finch. Conflict.
What's up? Accept my difficulty, Devin.
Oh, it's a conflict between him. So I gotta roll him up. So he is pretty okay. Boom. Okay. 10 with a D10 effect die.
Okay then.
So his opening move is he takes the initiative, and it's like, all right, Atticus dog, go in for a hat-tastrophe. And the dog just runs directly for your pet with its teeth out and looks gonna bite him. That's my secret technique.
Bite.
There's something in hockey called a hat trick.
I know. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
He's building up to it. Don't push him.
You do a hat trick. You
One
dead.
of the D8. You want a D8, Devin?
Yes, I'll buy it from you.
What's up? More money. What was his opening?
10 with a D10.
Fine then I'll give him an 11 with a D12.
Okay.
As Teddy just, stay there unfazed as he just bites onto it and he just teleports away.
Just whoop. Oh no! He has spatial magic. Don't worry, Atticus dog. Let's use our secret technique, hat trick. And the dog closes its mouth. Its tail grabs the front of the hat and turns it backwards, and he starts glowing from the inside, and light comes out of his mouth and eyes like it's flashlight.
Oh no!
That's wonderful.
I know, right? Okay, if you want to activate a opportunity, I roll a 1 on a d10.
Nope.
No one does. Cool, cool. So you got to hit a 15 with a d8.
Okay then.
As Atticus' dog detonates and fills the entire arena with shrapnel.
Oh my.
Tiny little screens click on, like Connect Berries, that just kind of stop it from getting near you guys.
And this is why we fight in a sanctioned arena.
Yes! Sometimes pets can be dangerous. Always use the proper safety equipment, says the arena judge right there on the sidelines.
Okay, do you want a D10?
Yes, but...
Okay,
It's
I'll...
gonna make solving the garbage crisis a lot harder.
Okay, he rolled a 14.
Yep,
Okay, I'll spend 1 power point to make that a...
it was a 15.
15.
So it was a 9 and a 6.
So I'll make that a 16 with the 8.
What do you do?
I'm using my power to, create a barrier between Teddy and, the shrapnel, so it just goes through and, ignores him. And then, he opens a portal beneath him just to, rattle him up and toss him onto, the side of the stage or something.
Okay, I will take a power point and allow you to win.
Huzzah!
Because all his gems blew off. So he's just like, imagine a shaved golden retriever with kind of rocky skin. Except the head ruff is still there. He looks shameful.
Aw.
So he just hits the ground and he's like, okay, Uncle! That's all I had. You beat me.
Good job, everybody.
Yay.
Good job, Teddy.
It takes a little while for that doll to grow back, and I just used it in a previous fight. I probably shouldn't have fought you immediately after doing that.
Yeah, well, that's a self-destruct move, so that's, an ender, really.
Yeah, I was hoping to get it off early and win, because your pet's so small.
I mean, yeah, he's kind of hard to hit,
I think you could beat Genome. No one's beaten Genome.
Well,
No one's beating Gino.
I haven't seen anyone beat Genome. She's unstoppable.
You have to beat her.
Genome's kind of the king here.
God, you gotta beat her, then you'll be king.
I mean,
Does it have a
yeah.
crown? Does the title come with a crown?
I mean, it could.
By the way, we're on a train moving to Villa. If you wanna come by, looking for more trainers.
I don't know what Vila is, sorry.
It's a town in the east, west. A new town looking for. I still give it a look. Oh, here's a pamphlet. Here,
Oh, Space Town!
Space Town.
Space Town! You're going to Space Town?
We got the Space Town.
I have to tell my mom.
I mean,
We're
we're
leave for a few months.
leaving for 2 days.
I'm 14,
so-
she'll be good for it.
Okay.
So you're a tourist?
I mean,
Them's fighting words.
Wow. Kick a guy when he's down.
I'm just start shuffling his content across the board.
She's
Not
feral.
shameful.
She's a little mean.
I'm gonna pet his dog.
The dog is happy, it's a dog. Yeah. This is probably what sad Randall feels like. Every day. Anyway, yeah, you could beat Gino would be real cool.
Sure. I guess I'll just go and approach her.
She is sitting on a bench, drinking a cool drink, as the large beetle is near like a outdoor training set, and there's a small impact hammer raising up, slamming down on its shell. Raising up, slamming down on its shell. And she's like 8, 9, 10, 11, just bwah, bwah.
I want to test to create an asset.
It's probably smart. What do you want to do? What are you looking for? What's your angle?
So she is stress training her empty right now, right?
Yeah.
So what I want to
Medallion.
do is I want to scope it out and figure out all of its weak points.
You want to engage it with your training techniques.
Yes.
That sounds cool. I will definitely test you. You know what? I definitely want to give you opportunity to pull this off, so I'm going to throw my d10s in here, so you can get up to a d10. If you test against 15, you can have it. Yeah, she's just sitting there on the bench, counting it up.
Can I use more than one distinction?
Yeah, you just gotta spend a PowerPoint to loop it in.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I know. If only Peter would share of the bounty.
Yeah.
The bounty, Peter.
So I'm assuming this is empties.
You're scoping out a trainer-trained monster, so this is the world of kids.
Okay. Still a D6 then.
Yep.
And I'm guessing the solution would be training.
Yup. You want to pause while you're figuring it out?
Yeah, give me a second to see what dice.
So
Alright, we're back. So, you failed, but you're at a PowerPoint from, throwing your distinction down to D4, and you just can't crack it. You're looking at Ledalian, you're trying to analyze it for weaknesses, but you're starting to realize, you might not have encountered a lot of hard trainers before. This is scrap iron. This is unbreakable training.
Yeah, hey.
This thing is built to not have weaknesses.
Hey, buddy.
Yep.
You might be biting off a little more than you can chew here. Are you sure you really want to go into this?
Yes. Obviously, it's a challenge.
I'm just saying, I don't want to see you get hurt.
I'll be fine.
I don't want to see your empty get hurt.
Then avert your eyes.
Avert your eyes. Don't ever talk to me.
Okay, so I approach Genome.
Okay, yeah, she's just counting up as you guys are doing this. I guess this took a couple minutes, so she's like 99, 100. Yay, you're a third of the way there, buddy. You almost got it. And like you see the shell has dents in it, and it's like every time it goes down, the hammer doesn't reset on its own. It has to push up the entire hammer to click it and reset it, and then immediately hammers back down.
Hey Genome, what's your yellow rating? I heard
What's
so
that?
high.
How old's your character?
He's 16, was it? No, 18.
Oh my cuss, what am I looking at? It's like, are you a mummy? Are you a ghost? What's happening here?
Leather baseball glove.
Oh my god, what happened to you, Leatherface?
I just have my Venta Black on my face.
She can tell you're older, you're bigger. That's how she knows.
Wait, what do you have on your face?
Vanta Black, it's like a perfect black mask to like.
Yeah.
Your character walks around in blackface?
No.
It's like 100% a full.
Do you know those Green Man suits?
Yes.
Okay, do you know Rorschach's cloth mask?
Yes.
Imagine that, but perfectly black.
Okay.
Like, look up the term Vanta Black. It's a
Okay.
type of
I know.
black dye.
It's and
That's why he's called the Shadow, because he legit looks 2D.
But Vanta Black is a kind of paint.
Yes, painted into the cloth.
Okay.
It's a quality
Alright.
of black.
Yeah, it's not
All
actually.
right.
It's probably not also not
No
actually
hate crime is
literally
being
Vanta
committed.
Black.
No, we're not Trudeauing this.
Yeah. Also, yeah, probably not actually literally Vanta Black, considering you can't wear that on your skin without dying, and
Yeah.
if you're
Well, you can't.
like legit, it's like when you paint with it, you have to be in a well-ventilated room with like masks and shit.
They've
Like,
improved in the years. don't
Also,
worry.
it's the
Exactly.
future,
it's
goddammit.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it's not literally Vanta Black. It's one of the other ones.
I'm just taking some, immunosuppressants all the time.
Cutting back, that was her reaction.
Oh, and yeah, nice opening jib. Wanna fight?
I can make a time for it. She hits a button and the hammer raises up. You see the weight amount double and it hammers down again. Yeah, he's ready. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I know I did that to you. It's okay. It's big though. It's like the size of like a van.
I was probably flinching like every time.
Oh, he doesn't do that anymore.
No, I was probably flinching.
Oh yeah, no, it's real raw. It's like, yeah, buddy, I know I gave it to you double time at the end. It's okay. You can take it. You're a great guy. Let's get you something over here. She'll grab some chems out of a thing on her belt, and she aims it under the chitin and just drives it in and injects them, and some of that damage already starts to heal over with energy.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Let's go show this desiccated living dead how it goes.
Let's roll my eyes.
Alrighty, let's. Yeah, she heads over to the actual arena. There's a little green. The sign on it was kind of fuzzy, and then it just goes solid green. It's like, oh, they're done.
Nice.
Perfect. Okay, so she gets in. The leaguer's there. It's like, is this your first time in a leaguer arena?
No, I have a league ranking.
Okay,
Click it in.
we're just checking. It's all good, bud. You're what are you? Like a teleporter?
Yep.
Cool. All right. Well, we know Genome. Genome's a local, so we already got her presets done. So you don't have a preset set up here, and we definitely don't have time to set up one for you. So if there was something your pet could use in the arena, give us a pitch. We'll see what we can do with the configuration tool.
You've got some pillars.
Pillars? You want pillars?
Yeah.
We can give you pillars for days. What are you talking? We talking thin, thick, Greek, metal, electrified, spikes, saw blades?
Let's do electrified. Those
Electrified pillars? We can do electrified pillars. We have electrified pillars. We got you.
Perfect.
That's like in preset. That's like in preset Cat 3. You're all good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking you wanted something like radioactive sludge or something.
Yeah.
Some people's kids, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's get this show on the road. What do you need? No? Yeah, okay, we got it. We got it. She didn't hear what you wanted. You didn't hear what she wanted. And, yeah, they head to the arena. So yeah, you guys are in a box that has like a mic system in it, so you can talk to your pet through speakers.
Yep.
The arena itself is a perfectly flat, like, stands arena. People are in the stadiums. People usually just hang out in these stadiums like all day. Like they'll come here, they'll eat concessions. People will filter in and out. This is just a nice way to spend 6 hours of an afternoon, just
Blood
watching
sport.
people filter in doing blood sports. And yeah, they will. They do a coin toss, and I'm going to say your luck powers come into play, and their coin toss comes up your side because you're on the X arena. She's on the O arena. It's like X, and the arena floors open up as there's like pivots and joints and little robot arms basically holding the plates up, and they all kind of like fold in and remove like a Portal 2 basically. And pillars start rising up that are clearly being fabricated by nanofibers and walking into the ceiling. There are large arc reactors like electromagnets built into them that are starting to whir and spin. You feel like your phone and like any metal you have, and you start to be pulled slowly before there's a degaussing sound on the box you're in.
Oh, they cranked up the generator, so it's safe from the hydro.
Yeah, that's one of the benefits of building this thing on the dam, or the darn. And it's like, ladies and gentlemen, we have a leaguer fight. 2 ranked trainers, 2 school trainers, 2 pets enter. And they all start chanting 1 pet leaves.
It's also a battle of the soft style, hard style.
Yeah, no, they play that up too. We've got man's best friend, pointing at you, versus the heart of iron, the unbroken, the unbent genome. Victory's in her blood, and blood will be spilled today.
Scrap iron, right?
Yeah. Victory is in her blood, and she's going to spill a bunch of it today. This is not them saying it's going to be a huge, bloody, messy match. They're just being fun.
Yeah.
Matches are fun. This is not a kumite, which would have a different track for kumites. If you want a kumite, most towns have at least one. They're a great way to earn resources you can't earn from the league world. So yeah, the electro system is on. There is a asset I'm going to generate for you. Let's see, since you didn't really do anything. All right, this is what I'm going to roll for your asset.
Yep.
If you give me a PowerPoint, I'll make it a D6.
Sure.
Okay, this is what I'm going to roll for your asset.
Yep.
If you give me a PowerPoint, I'll make it a D8.
Okay, and what are the results?
Pardon?
And the results will be what?
You'll just have a D8 asset for the seed.
Okay, so why are you rolling?
Rolling what?
So you'll be rolling that.
No, this is the asset die right now, because you spent the PowerPoint. If you give me another, it'll become a D8.
Fine, D8.
Okay, this is your asset die. If you
Okay.
give me a PowerPoint, I'll make it a D10.
I'll take the D8.
Alright, you have a D8 asset in this arena for yourself.
Huzzah.
Your electric pillars. Let me, oh no, I put all my dice away.
Oh no!
I didn't segregate them. It was 2 D10s. I
I
built
got
a
a D8 and a D10 from me. And
D8.
then you took one PowerPoint to a D6.
Yeah, I got them all. I got it. It was the D and the D10 I was confused about.
Yep.
So she obviously has a D12 for that. She has a D10 for that. She has a D8 for that. Throw in 2 more D6. That's her roll. Okay. Everyone gets cheering. A timer starts, like a 10-second timer with like milliseconds starts counting down. Every time it does, it pulses red. Every time a second goes down.
Little pyrotechnics.
Oh, things are coming in. Like locks are coming in, and like barriers are coming up and stuff. It's like we are locking the box. works as like locking mechanisms come into play.
Nice.
It's mostly for show.
Rage in the cage.
And yeah, it goes to 0, and there's buzzers, and it's time to have a league fight as it gets very quiet as the sound dampers kick in from the crowd. So yeah, Ledallion will take the first move. Set the tone. Ooh, this one. Interesting. Alright, 8 with a D10.
Okay.
Ledallion basically slams up into the middle of the arena, kind of clear of where the pillars are, because the pillars have a pattern to them. So it tries to stay equidistance as Gino basically talks into the mic over the speaker at it. And yeah, it slams its legs into the ground, gets really close, and you can see its shell starts to open and segment as molten metal pours out and starts building onto its shell to layer it.
I was like, why do you want electricity stuff? You're not an electricity fighter. I'm like, it's made of metal. That's actually clever.
Okay. So what did it open with?
An 8
Nice
on a
roll.
D10. Actually, I can do an 8 on a D12 because my dice rolls are cool.
Sure. So I'll bump that up to a 16 with a D12.
And you got your asset.
Yeah, I rolled the asset. No ones here. So yeah, 16 on a D12 as, you know,
Mother cusser.
Right?
I could have gone 19, but like, yeah. So I say like, well, zap the bag and, you know, multiple portals open up on top of the pillars, just go down as they, you know, go to it and just start zapping him.
Nice.
Warning, arena damage. Warning, arena damage. Results are now unpredictable.
Didn't damage them?
Releasing emergency safety stations for immediate resuscitation. As like various parts of the arena open up to reveal like basically NASCAR bays for your pet if it gets too fudged up. Okay, so you just drop pillars of like charges on this thing?
Well, I don't dislodge them and drop them. I just like, you know, put them through portals. They just go and stick to them, and eventually just, you know, release it after it's, you know, done being zapped.
I see. So the pillars just kind of go up like this to make it look like it's vanished, and where the pillars are, they just start slamming into it.
No, I think it was trying to shoot lightning at it, right?
No, it's more like, you know, the rest here, the portal from literal game portal just goes down, as in this portal from here and just appears, zap.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's punching them.
I imagine like it was this,
Yeah.
and it would go up like that, and then where the other one is just go bang, bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zap, 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 zap.
So yeah, it starts getting immediately slammed up by this, and you see electricity arcing through, causing its like eye. It has a big red mechanical-looking eye with like,
Yep.
you can see meat under the lens, just kind of going fuzzy.
Yep.
And it's like, no pain, no gain, go into overdrive, you know what to do. So like this goes on for about 30 seconds. She lets him just take the hits before she tells him to act. It's a lesson, Ledallion. And what'd you have?
16 with D12.
Okay. 18 on a D10.
Okay. What does it do?
Ledallion allows itself to be struck, and like as electricity arcs into it and it starts looking weird, those red pods all over its armor glow underneath the extra layers of metal and melt the metal off. Clearly charging up the electricity, its eye looks to where your little dragon is and starts making a buzzing sound as it starts unleashing a cutting laser. A heat laser, and as it looks and like moves itself like a little turret, it starts cutting through the pillars and the arena and like damaging up the floor and like, you know, causing holes and slag to fall everywhere.
No wonder they had to reset the arena.
Look up! And yeah, he'll look up and do a sweep and start dropping molten metal from the ceiling all over this place. Now you have to start being dodgy as it's firing.
Okay. So 18?
Yes.
Okay, wow. I rolled 3 ones on the D12s. So would you like 3 D12s?
Give them to me!
Find it.
Bestow unto Caesar.
Okay.
Bestow unto Caesar.
So I'll spend 1 power point to activate my SFX to reroll on the D12s.
Nice.
That's a 3, so that doesn't help. I'll spend another to reroll another D12.
Uh-oh, Pete.
I thought that was a 1, and I'm like, ha!
I'll just add me more things to reroll.
Right?
I love re-rolling.
Okay, so I'll spend 2 points to bump this up to a 10, 22 with a d12.
22 with a d12? Cuss you!
Combined 4 dice.
What do you do?
So as he's firing the laser, I just go, okay, well, point blank him. As a portal opens up in front of his mouth, so that starts tracking him. It goes over his muzzle, and the portal opens from another side, just
To hit
into
him with his own laser?
So yeah, as he's trying to sweep around, he just moves his muzzle with the portal, and it just continues shouting in the one direction, except to melt himself.
I'm going to shred my Doom Pool, roll my 2d12 and instantly win.
Is it 2 or 3?
2d12, spend 2d12 from the Doom Pool and cut the scene off right there before it's resolved, with the GM declaring how it ends.
Okay.
I will have, and yeah, I don't have 2d12 in the pool anymore. Medallion immediately sees what's going on as it's being hit, and Genome's like, take it! It turns around, moves its eye to that portal, and lets the beam go back into its eye, overheating its body, molten metal and steam pouring out of it until it's glowing on the inside. And then every single pod on its body fires outward at once, making it impossible for you to dodge it, because every part of the arena is full with laser. Overlord! Overlord! And
It's a light show.
it fries your pet. He is out. Like, he's up against a part of the arena, and there's an impression of him in the molten metal.
Little shadow.
Yeah, and like automatic sunglass mirroring on the arena walls kind of kick in at that point. Welder flare safeties. Yeah. It goes on. Like, he has to stand there for a while. Like, it was like maybe a 3-4 minute fight. Because scrap iron means soaking.
So, I have a question.
Sure.
Can I spend a power point to interfere and then another power point to stay in the fight? And would that undo?
This lets me stage an auto win. So I have auto win, and I get to smash cut to a new scene.
Okay.
That
So
is-
stay in the fight wouldn't.
No. Like,
I don't think so, no. I will ask Cam, or the Discord.
Okay.
That is a valid question. So, what?
Oh,
Okay.
the sun.
The sun. Alright, so yeah, let me just, yeah, people are cheering, everyone's all like, what waves, what waves? And everyone's going, scrap iron, scrap iron. And yeah, the symbol for her dojo is everywhere. You know, it's a metal plate that's been patched over with welding marks over and over again with like a little paw underneath or whatever. And yeah. Yeah.
We can heal Teddy.
peel him off.
Yeah, like they sent in their on-call healer pet, which is like a big, fluffy, like lion dog. He'll like jump on in, peel him off, and like bring him back and drop him off at like the medic bay. And they'll start.
Get away from him.
Are you a healer? Or are you just gonna come in to fix him?
Yeah, like
I'll let you in.
I
That's
legit
fine.
say, get away from him.
They're like, all right, whatever. They'll put the free chemicals away and let you take care of it.
Here, trash. I'm
Drink
your
my
bird
trash
mama.
from my mouth like a bird.
Oh no.
Teddy's like, I would have just wanted the morphine.
I just teleport some more.
Teddy just looks at you like you on the table, like with a little beep, beep, little ventilator mask on. He looks up your ranking as it starts to go down a little. Looks at you.
I warned you, but you wouldn't listen.
What? It was a cool fight.
It was very cool.
Hey,
And now
those
look
little
at Teddy.
I'm gonna
He'll be fine.
go 10.
Sure, you can patch Teddy up. The scene's gonna pass. It's all good. You lasted pretty long for an old timer. I respect that.
Laser
Good job.
bombs.
High five.
Laser bombs. You don't see those often.
Medallion. I've been feeding him 12-volt batteries since he was a pupa.
Nice.
You gotta get the charge up.
That must have been one juicy pimple.
Oh yeah. You gotta start off small. Watch batteries, coin ops, those little weird power cells you sometimes find in pet chems. Whatever I can find. Yeah, it got him going.
Can I hug him?
Yeah, he's great. I'm not gonna hug him.
I'm gonna hug her and be like, good job, buddy.
It's just like clicking its like mandibles at you and stuff, and like being like, yeah.
I'm just gonna stand in the corner and give her a death glare.
Yeah. She, yeah, people are like hosing the medallion off to cool down and stuff.
Oh, did I burn myself?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
I was just like, you just said I could hug him. Was that a trick?
Taking complication.
Alright, medallion, molt. The medallion just starts to focus. Its eye rolls up into the back of its head for a moment, and it just cracks in half, and like it pulls itself out. It's still metal underneath.
It's metal all the way down.
Yeah, like it still has a carapace, it's just a little less. You guys can throw that out, right? Oh, no, yeah, we'll take care of it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I'd rather we take care of it than just be out there in the wild, you know.
So, is this your town, or
Yeah.
have you outgrown this?
Born and raised.
Nice.
Big fish.
Pond.
Yeah, little pond, right? Especially with this. The pond's getting bigger every day, but no new fish are coming in. Metaphorically, too.
That was a really smooth metaphor.
Yeah. No, after I beat the dojo master, it just wasn't fun anymore. Not even beating Sad Randall's fun.
Well, sad Randall.
He comes pre-sad, so it's not even a challenge. You like that one, did you? You can't make fun of his name anymore.
Because we're on the 8-track, going for Villa if you want to change your scenery.
Wait, you're the Traingers?
Yeah?
Oh, you're the Traingers. Yeah. New cities. They say they're going to do a tournament, and that city might be in the circuit.
Yeah, they're trying to recruit trainers.
They haven't done a tournament since the last Leap Day Year Day. Might be something. What's it called? Leap Year's Eve or whatever?
It's called Leap Day.
Yeah, alright, maybe I'll drop by. If any of the rest of you Traingers are like you, maybe it might be worth something.
I could.
Yes, Taco?
Nothing.
No, I don't get this.
I am officially having everyone call you Traingers. Train strangers.
I love it.
Should call this game the Traingers.
Next time. Next season, maybe. Once we're stopped going to the west.
Once we're no longer strangers.
Yeah, once it's irrelevant. Now, this water melted fast. This was full of ice. Now it's just gone.
Okay. I think
You're really, really ruthless with your empty there.
Yeah, Medallion's one of a kind. He's indestructible, and I gotta make sure he stays that way. I can't have any upstarts or oldies or youngies or my ages come by and take away his title.
yeah.
I have a little sister, and one day she's gonna come for my head. And I'm gonna make sure I crush her dreams. She's 4 right now, so I got some time. But I don't want to end up like him. She gestures to your
How old are you?
You ask me questions when I need to have my file over. Genome is 12.
You have a while to wait. You're
I
gonna
got
be pretty old when she's ready to fight you.
That's why Medallion needs to be at the top of his game forever.
Once you let your guard down, it just goes from
Never let your guard down.
Yeah.
Don't fall in love.
Well, be seeing ya.
Yeah. Watch out for Slughorn and see you later.
Wait. You can't just say that and then leave.
She sure can.
She heads out.
She's like, I sure can.
You misunderstand what I can and can't do. You're not my dad.
We can know lots of
That
things.
I could be.
Right, if we were your dad, we'd be the ones leaving.
Yeah, exactly.
But I could be. You never know who's behind the mask.
Oh, she's already. She's
Yeah.
not hearing any of this banter, even though it's really good banter. I like it.
Wait, how does she know you're old then? You're wearing a full bodysuit and a mask.
I mean, just look at him.
Like, I guess you're taller? Like,
You don't see my wrinkles?
maybe like you're like more muscular than kids are or something?
You can sense the desperation.
Who's that?
There's a kid dressed in black.
Like the
stay
shadow,
like this.
or
like he's wearing like a bunch of different clothes that are like clearly dyed black and have like little metal like belt loops on them, and he's wearing like a happy face mask, like a drama comedy mask. He's here in the infirmary. He has a giant sloth made of patchwork leather with a permanent smiley face on it with no teeth or eyes. It looks like he's just hollow on the inside.
hi.
Hi. She can smell it off of him. The desperation.
That's neat. I didn't know people could do that.
I'm Sadra Randall. I was the person
Wait, was
she
she
was
talking
talking
about you when you were right here?
Yeah, she was making eye contact the whole time. It's okay. I've learned to accept that. About myself.
Sad Randall.
No. That's not how my parents chose to spell it when I was born. It's WURANDALLH.
So your name is Sad W.
Just put it in Discord.
I didn't follow that.
Loranda.
Oh no, out of character I got it. In character I can't read, so he's just saying random frickin' words at me right now. So that's a really long name, buddy.
This is my friend Lumix. He's my friend. We just got into a fight with her after she dispatched Atticus' dog and his hat-wearing master. Or the master hat-wearing the boy. I don't know.
They both wearing hats.
The kid's weird. He's not right.
Is Lumix okay?
Oh, he can't feel pain, but I got him patched up after Ladalian stomped him a bunch with his feet over and over again.
Do you want to come to Vila? Start fresh.
My mom says I probably should talk to traingers.
Wait,
Specifically strangers?
what did he do to your empty?
Like,
She do to your empty?
he walks over and like hits a button on the screen that was actually paused to that fight because she was playing it before you guys came in. To him. And it's just Ladalian like stepping on Lumix. Lumix is doing this the whole time. Like going flat, puffing up like a rubber toy, going flat.
So what is Lumix?
He's a sloth.
Ah.
But he's like made of black leather and looks like he's hollow and he's made of rubber. And his face is just a flat face with a happy face on it. With holes
You're
in
right,
it.
Nines.
Can I hug him?
Someone does need to take her down a peg.
Oh, I'm not allowed in official matches, so
Cool.
You're not allowed?
I get kind of punchy.
Yeah, no, that's fine. He likes physical affection. All lonely things do.
I'm gonna hug him first.
Thank you.
And then I'll hug him first. And then I'm gonna be like, okay. I'm looking at his face though.
Yeah, like he kind of looks at you and like he'll go and pick up a coin and be like, ooh, takes it away from you, puts it in his mouth, pops out of his eye, into his nose, and then out of his mouth on his tongue. Because they're just jack-o'-lantern holes.
I'm clapping and like giggling. Like, that's
I'm
awesome!
just clapping. It's so joyful.
It's so cute!
He makes me so happy.
You should definitely come to wherever we're going.
I don't know. I'm not really good at fighting. He only has like one move.
Well, a lot of us don't fight.
So Medallion molted here and then just went away?
Medallion moved here. Janitor's like hauling the carapace off of like the loading dock bay to bring it to the disposal.
I'm going to stop them and I'm going to try and create an asset again.
Oh, hey! Hello there, small child. What's up?
I just want to inspect this carapace.
Yeah, go for it. There's no law against that. There's no law against a lot of things. Do whatever you want. And he just walks off.
Do whatever you want. Don't fall in love.
Yeah, he just kind of walks off, takes in a pack of cigarettes, smokes indoors.
It's too late.
What kind of asset are you looking for here?
I guess I'm trying to see where the carapace broke when it bolted
Oh,
to figure out like where its weak points are.
Sure, and look, the Doom pool only has this many dice in it. One's a D12, so you could get up to a D12.
Okay. What do I have to roll against?
Difficulty.
Oh man, I rolled super goddamn low. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay. So empties, training. I'm gonna use the chosen one
Yeah, there we
as
go.
my distinction. And I'm gonna use my relationship with Shadow because I am looking to avenge him.
Avenge him.
Vengeance.
Whenever people say avenge him, I imagine that scene in Spider-Man 3 where Willem Dafoe in the mirror screaming at his son, James Franco, is going, avenge me!
What do I need to beat?
You need to beat a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, I have a 14 with a D6.
Well, you did it, so you get a D6 asset.
Okay, awesome.
Haha, there's a D6 asset in play. Do you want to use it for this scene, next scene, store it?
I would have to spend power points to store it, right?
No. Right.
Yes.
Well, unless in the very next scene we're going to go into, you're going to try to enact your revenge. Because then you made it for the scene that's about to come up that we just cut.
I'm making it for the scene where I confront this person.
Is that going to be the very next scene?
Do we want? I don't know. Do you guys want to do that as the next scene, or do you want to store it for later on down the road?
I mean,
I think I would
what do you
prefer
plan
to
on
do it
doing?
as we close out the session on our way out.
Then
Does that work?
Spend a PowerPoint and it'll last the whole session.
I gotta spend a PowerPoint.
Aww, PowerPoint.
I'm not Peter, okay?
I know, he hits... Well, you know, with your distinction, if you had dropped it down to a D4, you would have gotten the PowerPoint.
But then I wouldn't have gotten the asset.
I know, right?
Well, then maybe I'll create an asset with my distinction as well.
I'm gonna use it right away.
Sure.
Okay.
For this scene. Because you can just use that to charge up the next one you make.
What do you mean?
Well, if you give this asset you just made to Peter, and Peter starts spending his PowerPoints to build assets for the group, the last session.
Do you want to do that, Peter?
Look at him resisting. Look at him resisting.
I want to bag more points because I, blow through them during the fights.
How many do you have left?
4. And I give you so many, and I spend so many. So...
I know. I'm not. No
Okay.
one is judging you.
I'm gonna use it right away.
Except that guy who's naked.
I'm going to go into the arena.
Is he actually?
It's pretty. That's a,
I didn't see it. It's probably over there.
that's a lot.
Sorry.
He's almost done.
I'm gonna go into the arena, and I am going to immediately start calling her out. What's her name?
Gino.
Gino. Yeah.
Should I create an asset for you as well for this fight?
I would love for you to
Yeah,
create an
because
asset.
you create a D12 asset if you're good enough at it.
I'm curious what you're doing.
I don't like the way that she roughs around empties.
But what are you challenging her to a match? 'Cause
Embarrass
you
her.
can't. Okay, because I'm like, you can't beat her. Don't fight her.
Medallion just molted.
Yeah. It's a possibility. Okay, so...
Also, her dice pool's not that huge. She only has like 4 dice. One of them's a D12, one's a D10, one's a D8, one's a D6. It's not that bad to beat her. It's just...
And I'm actually very good at winning.
Okay, so I want to create asset as well. So roll your stuff, Devin,
Sure.
and I'll drop my distinction down to a D8.
Man, I'm rolling Garbo. You're going to drop it down to a D4.
4, yeah.
Okay, well, I rolled Garbo again, a 6.
Yeah. I got a 1 and a D12 if you'd like.
I'll buy it.
Okay.
I'll buy that D12. I'll buy the D12 every day of the week.
Okay, so I got a...
I have 2 D12 again in my pool.
It's got a,
Yeah, I know. This doesn't seem like it's helping me, Peter.
Well, it's a 1. It rolled, therefore I cannot stop him. I have to inform him. Okay, so I beat your 6 with an 11 on a D12, so I give you a D12 asset. Then.
Awesome.
And I give it.
Well, that's good, though. You have a D12 and a D6 asset for this scene.
Yep.
Pretty good.
I'm calling your asset encounter experience because you've fought her and you know
Yeah.
how she plays.
There you go.
All right. So you challenged the Golem trainer.
Yes.
There are various names for her school scrap iron. Survivor, Golem, Nemeans.
Mimi?
The Nemean lion with its impenetrable hide.
I don't know that phrase.
It's a Greek.
Oh,
myth.
Flamidia! Oh!
The Nemean lion, yeah.
I think she helped her. Okay, yeah.
So you're calling her out. She's there in the arena, and she's walking away with Ladalian.
Yeah. You're a coward and a cheat, and you didn't win that fairly.
What's happening? What is this?
I think you're a terrible person. I think your taste in shoes is crap, or cuss. I dislike the smell that is coming off of you.
Are you trash
I find you
You look like a
unpleasant to be around, as do others. People often talk behind your back. Mirrors crack when you walk into the room.
This is the one ramp up to. I don't like your shoes too. Everyone talks about you behind your back and mirrors crack.
No one.
when you
She's
walk
like touching her ponytail, or she has like black and gray hair. No one talks about me behind my back.
black and white.
She has black and gray hair. She dyes her hair. It's great. No one does that.
Everyone does that.
Right? I'm like this poor little 12-year-old.
And I think we need to settle this on the court.
She like takes something out of her belt and rams it into his soft carapace. And there's like a little ramp up thing happening on the injector as she holds the button down. Fine,
Yeah, see, you
adult.
I could have healed him.
I didn't heal him.
Oh. I actually thought she was pulling out a weapon. And I was like, oh, this is about to go down, guys.
You're a little on the dumb side and kind of naive. So I understand why you think that that is the best way to school an empty, but I'm going to show you that there's another path.
His eye starts
A better
glowing
path.
as like energy starts arcing out of those things in his body, and his eye starts like heating up and giving off steam as his body starts generating a larger, not a larger, but a stronger carapace than he currently has, as like spikes come out of it.
What's that called?
Compressor.
Compressor. I knew there was like a word for it.
Fine. I'll go take you down like I took down your grandfather.
Wait. How many battles have you fought today?
5.
That monster is full of chems.
Oh yeah,
Constantly
he's
cycling.
just like, oh man. Like he's like walking on his legs a little odd. He looks a little loose. He's like, no, you got this. You got this. You know, just tapping on the back of the shell. Overlord. And it's just like... And, reset it. Reset it. This kid, this adult, this grandma, show her. Trash talking my hair. Talking about my dad leaving.
So as we go to the fight, and like, okay, let's open a little portal to her little box, and then Knight just jumps in.
He starts punching.
That's how we deal with it. Revenge style.
That's how we deal with
Grudge match. Like Randall sees it and screams at the top of his lungs with you guys in the room. Grudge match, and one of the doctors is like, grudge match, and runs out. Grudge match, it's a grudge match. It's a grudge. Cousin, get your kids in here. It's a grudge match. Yeah, someone on the PS4 side, people, we have a grudge match. Someone's grudge matching. Grudge match. Stakes are high. They threw insults. Someone bullied a 12-year-old. And it looks like grudge match, and the bears start coming in.
Eating popcorn down there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a change of plans tonight. We are not going to take a 1-hour break for the kindergartners to show off their skating style in the arena. We don't care about that, because today we have a grudge match.
They treat them like the platelets from cells at work,
Yeah,
and they're just
yeah.
so sad that they don't get to do their thing.
No, they like have their signs that show like, you know, whatever they were doing, because they had like synchronized like signs in their skating. They turn it, or they like put them down, make a scribbling, and turn them around to the blank side, and just put up the words blood with a bunch of O's.
We get to watch this. Yay!
Blood, like a wave. They do it in a wave.
That's awesome.
So, people start cheering. It's like, the announcer goes, hey, look, I know you've called this grudge match, okay? But, like, can you give us, like, 15 minutes to get everyone in, tickets all sorted out? Good with that? Good with that? Can you help us out here? Yeah, we said the arena and stuff.
I go, sure.
All right.
And then I spit at her feet.
No, like, that's not her talking. That's
I know.
Mr.
I know.
Referee.
He comes and he talks and he says that. And
Yeah,
I
that's
say,
hot.
sure.
That's hot there. You know, you got it. You're really pushing this kid around. Okay, he goes, you good? You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Fine. It's just an adult. It's fine. It's all right. Just checking in. Doing a check. Doing a check. Don't want feelings hurt.
Earrings.
So yeah, they reset the arena. It's not totally set. There's still like panels falling off. There's still slag on the ground. Laser cuts everywhere.
The shadow of the little dragon in the corner.
Like flash
from when it did the
shadows.
blast.
like yeah, those flash shadows. So
Yep.
yeah. The countdown starts. I hope you're ready.
Put your little baby in there.
Yeah, I like adjust the wrapping that keeps it bound to my chest to make it extra tight, and I make sure the goggles are safely on, and then I pull out a set of earmuffs and I put them over it,
All right,
so that
like,
he also can't hear anything.
the arena guy walks up. It's like, okay, I'm gonna take your pet down to the arena.
No, it's good here.
That's not how matches work.
He's got to go into the arena. We can't have him fighting around the kids.
We are in the arena.
No, you're going into the box.
No, I go with my pet.
No, you don't. Not in the league arena.
This is why I was very confused about the challenge.
Yeah, but this isn't a league match. This is a grudge match.
Well, if it's a league arena, it's a league match. Grudge match. They're worth extra points. There's a multiplier based on how close you are with your friend. People here have actually voted in how close of your friend you are.
You either let me fight with my pet, or we take this outside and you don't get any ticket sales.
We don't really work on sales. But we can't legally allow you to be in the same room as your pet when the fight happens. They voted that they say that there's a 75% chance that you and that trainer that just lost are like life friends. So this is a pretty good grudge match multiplier. You have to understand the liability here, right? You're a little older,
You're responsible.
right?
All right, I got you.
Alright, so we're gonna gently take...
You're not gonna touch it.
Okay, you're gonna...
I'm gonna put it in the arena.
Alright. Let's just... Okay, everyone's like, bring out the contestants.
Okay. I will go down into the arena, and I will carefully put Cuddlefoot on the ground.
Alright, so it's just like,
Little babu.
I'm on the ground.
Yeah. Probably like curls around, waves his paws in the air.
Right? Everyone's clapping. What's his name? Cuddlefoot?
Cuddlefoot.
Cuddlefoot versus Ladalians.
And then I will go into the box.
Okay, ticking down, the fight begins. So, D6, D8, D12, D10. Okay, yeah, Genome's gonna open the fight now that Ladalian is charged up.
I'm sitting there like, this isn't a good idea.
Okay, I'm gonna go for, because I want the D12, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 on a D12.
14 on a D12. Okay.
And you use kids for
matches.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's...
Especially because this is a grudge match. So, Ladalian this time is repeating. That's just going to narrow what it is.
Okay.
Ladalian springs up and starts charging directly for your pet, rears up on its legs and throws itself in the air, folds its legs under its body, moves its shell so it's aiming down, and is going to Goomba stomp your pet.
Okay.
Swamp.
Ladalian, avenge me! Avenge me!
So I'm
Do
going
it
to
for
use
Mother.
Kids for World, and then I'm going to use Training for Solution,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
obviously. And then I'm going to use Dirty Filthy Cheater and Bag of Dirty Tricks.
Okay. I remember the big trigger is a resource, right?
No.
Yeah, so
that's
it's
separate.
Yeah, so it's separate, so it gets added in, but I only use
Third
it once.
die.
And I'll use my relationship with Cuddlefoot.
Aha!
So I got a 1 on the D10,
Yes, I'll buy it. Have a PowerPoint.
What did you
but
roll,
it's
Devin?
still added in because it is my resource. And you rolled a what?
14 on a D12.
Wait,
Okay.
can you still add in the resource if you roll the 1?
I think so, yeah.
Most dice you can.
I think resources are accepted.
It wouldn't
Okay.
matter because I'll beat him anyways.
Okay.
So I get a 17 with a D8.
Oof. Okay, what does Cuddlefoot
So as it comes down on the illusionary hologram that I planted, it smashes itself into the ground and injures itself.
Alright, so yeah, Ladalian smashes down at full force, not hitting anything. and everyone's just kind of shocked because, you know, the downside.
And then Cuddlefoot walks out from behind a pillar.
Yeah, like the camera's on it. Like there are screens that are just like freehand zooming in and being like, there it is, there it is. She missed. She cussing missed. This Todd doesn't know how to fight. She's like, really? This Todd doesn't know how to fight. Oh my god. Medallion. All right, just charge up and shoot it. It's so small. All right, what's your total?
17.
17. My lord. I'm going to spend one of my d12s into this pool.
Okay.
Alright, 18 and d10.
Now, do I roll again?
Yeah.
Or do I...
You roll.
I mean, you can give in.
You could give in for a free power.
No, I was just questioning whether I roll or whether I, like, add to my
you
roll.
set a new roll.
Okay.
He's set a new total. Ledallion starts spinning on its back rapidly, and those pods start shooting lasers out at random.
Okay. Now that Cuddlefoot is actually in the fight, it's also going to use its Born Lucky ability to manipulate probability and not get hit.
Oh yeah, because you bought off the complication already.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna... I got a 1 on a d6.
I'm not going to buy it. No, I will, because you need power points. I will buy it because you need power. I'm not a
And
monster.
I need to beat 18.
Yeah, you gotta beat 18.
You spend 2.
So I could spend 2 to get a 20
40.
with a
D8.
D8.
Alright, so what's a 20 with a D8? Alright,
Yeah, so it fires off and it like blasts everywhere, but it can't manage to hit Cuddlefoot, especially because as it's doing so, I'm very subtly using a laser pointer to like get in its eyes and make it make it so it can't hit
And
it.
people can't notice because it's shooting lasers everywhere.
And
anyways.
because of the luck, the reflective surfaces from the earlier slag are bouncing off and hitting him every once in a while.
Yeah.
So he's actually damaging himself right now and exhausting himself. It's a 20?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
right?
Alright, well that d12 is gone now. Okay, Ledallion is going to flip over on its back onto its legs, and it looks extremely tired. Like it's dodging and weaving, it shoots every once in a while, whatever it thinks it sees something.
Oh yeah, doesn't compress like leave you weary afterwards?
It's pretty tired, it's been fighting a lot today.
Gotcha.
So 20, I gotta get a 20. I'm gonna throw my last d12 into the pool, and I'm gonna throw my d10 into the pool. Let's see if I can crush it.
Okay.
But hey, you're burning my doom pool out. I only have 4 d6 and a d8 left.
Oh nice.
Your trick was to
greedy.
let Peter go first.
Top strats. For 3 play coins, you can let Peter go first. Alright. Ooh. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble here. Oh! Opportunity. I rolled a 1 and a d6, so if anyone needs an opportunity, it's up in the air. How am I going to pull this off? 4, 8, 12, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4. I will blow 10, 14, 18, 22. What was that? Volume down?
Yeah.
I had to do math.
Also, like, I think like losing this thing doesn't necessarily lose the match necessarily. It could be like, hey, the effect is D8, so you take D8 complication, and that's like what you're getting as a consequence. And then the next round start, somebody
Could be,
Yes,
but I
I
can't
will.
think about it right now. I will blow 3 of my remaining Doom Dice, dropping me back down to 2d6 like we started the session with. To hit you with a 14, 18, a 22 on a d10.
Okay.
you can give in and narrate.
You can just
I
do
could.
it.
But I don't want Cuddlefoot to get hurt.
I mean, you can narrate and you just throw it before he charges.
Yeah, if you can uncle. If you say uncle, the match immediately ends.
I don't need to.
Oh.
What do I need to beat?
22.
Okay, so that is 17. And then 1 die would make it 21, and then this would make it 25. 25 with a d10.
I'm gonna see if I can almost beat this on with my remaining dice.
Okay.
I have to roll extremely well.
Almost.
No, that's game.
Okay. So
So yeah, Ladalian was basically firing randomly, weaving, and she just starts yelling, "Overlord!" And it starts charging up and firing like large, like catalyzed beams at places, and it's clearly wearing itself thin.
So you get to narrate how it ends, right?
yeah. So Cuddlefoot just walks over and just climbs on its head and just starts licking it. And it does that until it gives up.
Yeah, because like it's seen in front of it, it's trying to get at it, it's moving around, it's bashing into pillars. Eventually, it just
Itself enough.
well, it hurt itself in its confusion, but like the bugs, like the big bugs from Starship Troopers, it just eventually just starts. It just
down.
sits down, and it just stops. And it's like, oh, he's not moving. It's like, no, he's charging. It's like he doesn't look like he's charging. No, he's charging. Like Cuddlefoot's like weighing on him. Cuddlefoot's like pushing him.
Hugs
Licking
him.
him. Cuddlefoot's like taking a selfie with him. And, you know, it has a little tiny piece of metal and it's trying to imitate you guys.
So cute.
And everyone's like going, yeah, but also, aw. It's like, we're gonna call it if it doesn't take an action in 10. And everyone's like, 8, 7. And everyone's like, I'm not taking the uncle. I'll just let her win. It's like, you're not gonna let her win because she won. 2, 1. Grudge. People start screaming.
So I just go up to Genome and I go, soft style.
I just smoking this and like, no, I'm embarrassed.
Your ELO ranking goes up because you get some of the multiplier.
Yay.
So does yours. Oh god, it's a difference engine. So
Yeah.
your ELO ranking's like not that high because of your hometown.
Yeah.
So it's
the
just
fact
like,
that I don't
bonk,
compete.
bonk, bonk. You're better than poor Sad.
Yeah, you're definitely second highest in here. She still has inertia from all those solid victories.
Yeah.
But you definitely crushed the dog and Randall.
Okay. I go and I pick up Cuddlefoot and I start singing him a lullaby.
He's like so tired. He like grabs his blanket, goes to him. He did a hard time being a top tier hard drive.
I gotta admit,
There, have a lolly.
I didn't think Cuddlefoot could do it.
Cuddlefoot's got a lot in him. You just gotta believe
Aw.
and nurture.
This is humiliating. I have to grudge match you guys later.
Can I?
Whoa! That's not that song.
Right? It's like, is she taking out lunch
Kumate,
now?
kumate.
That's the Kumite track.
Can we go medallion?
No, he'll walk it off.
Okay.
She'll like go up to
Want me to
him.
braid your hair?
No, I gotta tend to him after he loses a match.
You seem worried about your ponytail.
We can hang out later.
Yay!
I'm at the dojo.
Okay.
It's the one with the lion pelt on it.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
Okay. And she like grabs some rope out of her pack and like puts it around like his back legs and his front legs and kind of just starts to like pull up a bit and starts to walk and like help him crawl. So like she's just 12-year-old is just sort of dragging the bug forward and he's using his legs to help shuffle along.
Also, she probably shouldn't trust me with her hair. My hair is completely like matted.
Yeah,
I can't even take off my mask. It's attached to my hair.
there's like lollipops in it and stuff.
It's like literally braided with like leaves and like wires and stuff.
I'll braid it with honey. It'll make it stick.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, she'll haul it down the long way home. Uphill.
Walk of shame.
Walk home, clown.
Good try, medallion.
And I was like, hey, you guys did a great job. That was a good match. I was impressed. You're the traingers, right?
Yeah. Oh, because we're
You're
trainers.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I was like train and straight, but it has so many meanings.
The trainer strangers. The traingers.
Yeah.
It's a portmanteau. That's how they pronounce it in Quebec.
Okay.
It means what that means. You know, tranger. Yeah, all right, good job. We've got to reset the arena for reals now, though, so we're going to take an hour. I think the talk's got to go on out. It's going to be great. What a nice day. You guys are great. You know, you drop by, say hi, we'll hang out. We got video games and movies, whatever you guys want. You need to sleep somewhere? We got a little hotel in the nursery.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to stay here for the day.
Yeah.
So
Which
yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, just come on back. We all know you, the traingers. You got a credit at the place. And yeah, you guys defeated the challenge of the Red Darn.
Okay.
Where do you want to go next?
The Blue Darn. Let's go talk to the bears.
Yeah.
Wait, we already did.
Let's go
Let's
to the
go
talk to the clown doctor.
Sasquatches. Clown doctor teacher
Follow up on some very confusing clues.
Sasquatch.
Yes, let's play some charades with him.
Alright. Cut across town, cut across the bridge. You know, it's starting to get later. You guys were fighting like all afternoon. People come up and want selfies with you and stuff, or like autographs, or want to just hang. You know, some of them have like cards they want to trade, or, you know, just stuff. People want to hang out with you guys.
I get people to take selfies of me, but I also like maneuver it so that Nines is in the picture as well, and then I ask for that picture.
Perfect.
I don't think you understand the word selfie. Well, that's probably what they call every picture nowadays.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a good.
Yeah, I know a bunch of kids are like, thanks, like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. We're the traingers.
Hashtag traingers. Hashtag goodbye. Hashtag we love you.
Yay.
Hashtag come with.
And you guys head to the Blue Darn. Sun is starting to set. All the water and trash is being reflected nicely as the swarm of eggies, you know, come out at night because they're
The
nocturnal.
beauty of nature.
Yeah. That multiplied by 1,000 throughout this entire field,
Like the
echoing off the...
Frogger, like the Frogger eating sounded.
Yeah. An echo resounding out into the sky. Yeah, these guys are walking like your shoes and clothes have these guys clamped on with their flat, big, boxy teeth, and they're just hanging off of you, sucking the moisture out of your clothes.
I'm gonna pet them.
Oh, they love that. They love attention. And yeah, they're basically like leeches or barnacles on your everything, like your pets and stuff. We'll have them hanging off.
This guy is used to it.
How are you guys handling that?
I'm spending an inordinate amount of time cleaning them off the mogs because they just kind of like clamber on, and the mogs don't really care for them.
Yeah, no, they don't. They don't want rats all over them. This is a nightmare.
So I'm like always turning around and picking them up and tossing them aside.
Okay.
Is there any good garbage?
Yeah, there's like people's trash, you know. So there's like old, broken, you know, tech that wasn't recycled because it didn't need to be, or there's like boxes,
It's a book stop.
food wrappers. You know, there's you know, clothes, that kind of thing. You know, just trash, garbage.
I want to take whatever clothes I want,
Yeah.
and also whatever food I want.
Yeah, there's food floating around. The eggies are real great at chewing down on laying eggs. There's a lot of eggs everywhere, just floating around.
I wouldn't eat those eggs.
Yeah, a lot of eggy eggs.
Oh wait, I can't eat them raw.
Sure
Well,
you
yes, I can. Anything can be eaten edible. I'm gonna eat an eggie. Well, not an eggie, but one of their eggs.
Well, I just pick it up and just no. And it's just like meow 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 with the bite mark out of it. Meow 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 meow.
They'll bite your tongue and replace it.
But I'll like shake up an egg,
Yeah, that's probably scramble it.
and
It's
I'll like
important.
crack the top off and like dip my fingers in it to eat it,
You're a monster.
like bear paw.
Oh yeah.
Mandalorian, the egg.
Look,
So I
Gordon.
have to like turn the jaw of my mask, like I have to hinge it down. Something you guys probably notice when I eat and I do that, my face has a really bad tan line.
I try
Like-
not to notice when you eat.
The
Really
Batman
bad.
tan, the
Like,
Bruce Wayne tan.
My entire face is super pale, but you wouldn't be able to see most of it. But yeah, the parts you can see, it's ludicrous.
You get to the Green Darn. The Green Darn has civic infrastructure on it as well. Oh, Blue Darn. Sorry, Blue Darn. You're right. The Blue Darn has infrastructure on it as well. You know, there's people around, not a lot. And mostly here, there's like museums, housing. You know, this is a lot where like extra house live. You want to live on the Darn itself. And there's like lodges and stuff, like fishing places or like weird things in the city. You know, there's you know, like you can do Loch Ness sightings and stuff, that sort of thing, or Ogopogo sightings. They have like a whole clan of them, or like a whole pod of them around here. But yeah, here you are. There's people around. There's people always around. People are like waving to you. It's like strangers.
Hello.
We saw your fight. You get put up some real stranger danger. Stranger danger.
Yeah,
That's what I meant to
we
say.
try not to get into that, but she really pushed us.
Yeah, no one beats Genome.
Not anymore.
There's actually, yeah, her dojo's here actually. So there's the survival dojo. And yeah, here you are, Blue Darn.
Anyone know where we can find the sasquatches?
Oh, yeah, the wood folk. I hear they are nesting in the Darn, but no one's seen them because you can't see them.
Oh, right. But isn't there one you can see?
The fugitive?
Yeah.
You'll know him by his face.
You have a face.
He has an angry face.
Oh.
Because he's a fugitive, he's bad. He ate all the fish.
So we heard.
All the fish in entire rivers.
Yeah, we don't know what's happened. He ate all the fish. Don't worry, over at the Green Darn, some hunters have shown up. They're going to try and track it down and move him somewhere else. They got trank guns.
I was worried when you said my face. I was like, oh my goodness!
No, they're good. They're from the mountains. They hunt all sorts. They hunt all sorts. They say they've hunted grassmen, yowlers, devil dogs, sasquatches, willies.
Did you know that sometimes Jersey Devils use hell dogs, I think, for like hunting dogs?
I thought Jersey Devils were hunting dogs.
Maybe it's sasquatches.
I think those are green men.
Green men.
Yeah, green men use Jersey Devils. They're a type of Dracula. They talk inanely at nothing to you guys. Things that you couldn't possibly want to understand. But no, it says that the tribe or whatever, they moved on into the Darn a while ago. There's like, they like the fresh water that comes up from the river. You know, it's insulated. There's a lot of electricity for their activities.
Well, let's go check them out, I guess.
Yeah, there's an access hatch over there. The access hatch has a bunch of signs saying, stop, keep out, Sasquatches, and there's like, fugitive, reward.
This sign can't stop me because I can't read.
Yep.
Alright, open the hatch and start climbing on down.
So,
Perfect.
I'm gonna get Scroogle to stretch down, and
Scroogle.
I'm gonna slide down and let it slide.
Perfect. You are in the Green Darn. Pardon? The Blue Darn. I'm sorry, colorblind.
That's not.
The Blue Darn looks like it isn't super
Oh, gosh.
used. You know, there are people filtering on through. There are stalls down here. You know, you see adults. You know, they're smoking. Some of them have like gambling parlors set up. Some of them are just hanging out in what are called like internet cafes, where they just have like, you see grandparents basically with like large like satellite systems that they're using to kind of talk to people online and play online like games. A lot of them have like VR sets or just monitors. So there's like this pale light and this damn infrastructure with all these old metal Nostromo pipes from Alien. Every once in a while you'll see like video game lighting pouring on through, spilling out through a wall where they cut out a store.
I'm gonna draw a picture, and I'm gonna put it on a wall in there, because old people like kids' pictures.
Oh yeah, all a bunch of them like, oh my god, that's so cute. Look at how cute you are. Ah, they're like roughing you.
Ah,
Are you feral?
yes.
That's so cute. Look at you. Aw, she's so sad. Look at her.
Not sad.
Bob, look at her. She's so cute. Look at her pet. She's so sad. She's lost. You gotta leave her alone. She's a lost kid. Don't tell her she's sad. She's just a kid. We should adopt her. We can adopt her, can't we? We can't adopt random strangers, alright? We can't do that to strange kids.
Can't be adopted, because then I would be a tourist.
Yeah, listen to the kid, Linda, alright? Here, have my wallet. Take my wallet. Just take it. Just take
Thank
it.
you. I know someone that really wants wallets.
Oh, of course you do, hon. Of course you do. Come.
Wait, are there pictures of families in here?
Yeah, it's their family.
You want to give us?
No, you keep it. You
Okay.
keep it. It's fine. It's
Okay.
fine, Linda. Don't
It's your
give
family
those
now.
are
Draw
some of
your
my
face
pictures.
over all the kids.
I didn't scan them in. You know what? It's fine. They're grown up now. It's okay. We didn't need those.
Thank you.
I'll just
You're
forget their
welcome.
faces.
Bye, old people.
Look, she has little friends.
I have a million friends.
Look at that kid there. He looks like he's in school. They're all pointing at you. Pointing across the room. Is that a bird? It's like, just let them go. This is embarrassing for me.
Bye.
And yeah, you continue on down. Do you go further down into the Darn?
Yes.
Let's.
All right. Layers, and eventually people start filtering out to start getting to like the machine areas that are Still running, doing their own thing. A lot of the technology that runs this place has been miniaturized over time, so the old machine works are just left alone. And as you get deeper and deeper down, you start hearing noises. Far off noises. Thumping noises. Kind of like a heavy kind of drum beat.
Can I know what sound Sasquatches make?
None.
Okay.
They have so Sasquatch type empties. They're not supernatural, but what they do give off is their fur gives off this pattern that to people creates a sort of perception filter. Your eyes naturally kind of slide off them, and your eyes will cover it up. In real life, your eyes actually have gaps in them, and your brain will basically patch it over. And their fur basically tells your brain that they are that gap in your vision, and they'll just patch it over and put something where they should be behind them. So instead of them, it's just the forest behind them. Your brain's pretty good at doing that. It does it all the time on its own. So that's how they live.
You don't see a Sasquatch in this room.
Pardon?
You don't see a Sasquatch in this room.
Yeah, you don't see them in this room right now. But like, cameras, sometimes mirrors help. It's hard to see them dead on. You gotta kind of put a filter over them sometimes.
Nice.
Nines can help with that.
He's magic.
Try spinning. That's a neat trick.
Yeah, I'll just keep him constantly scanning then.
Yeah, so you guys can use your phones to kind of just check in front of you.
Oh yeah.
Like, with his stuff, like, he can put filters on.
Yep.
Your student council people are like, yeah, they're filling you in. Who would be good at knowing about, like, animals? Like, just, like, an animal person. Not you.
Council.
Student council.
Oh.
Well, whoever would be, they're giving you the deets. That's all I'm trying to say. They provide you with, like, a filter set. So, yeah, thumping in the distance.
Let's go towards the rave music.
Alright, I'm going to throw a test at you guys. You guys got a test to find your way with my little rinky-dinky 2d6.
Oh.
Can you guys beat 12?
Probably.
Wow, nice roll on a 2d6.
I want to roll.
2d6. I don't even do that in most cards. It's not fair.
So it's gonna be empties,
Yes, this is the world of the empties.
and it's gonna be survival, presumably.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use my feral lost kid at reputation or distinction. I don't think any of my relationships would work. Cause like,
You can have Scrooge sniff something out. Or the Swarm.
yeah.
The Swarm will have his little peepers out.
Yeah, actually, I have a lot of guys, so I'll send them like out.
So scattered.
Yeah, until they come back. So I'll use the swarm. I got a 5th.
Well, you
Yeah,
can beat you
15.
with a 13 with D8.
15. Alright, you're good.
13.
13.
Right?
You're
Yeah,
good.
13 with a
D8.
D8 effect.
Yeah.
Alright, you're good. Your feral companion is able to deftly navigate you through these twisting warrens and crevices, and as you're using your filters, you're noticing stuff that, is like been camouflaged. Like some of the stuff here's been painted to blend in. So like there's like structures. There's kind of like, little buildings, little coverings for things to show that things live here. And you eventually fall into you eventually travel your way down to a large room that's probably where the water used to go through the turbines. And in here, as you open it up with your filters on, there's a large amount of strobe lights pulsing and a floor that's been carved into hexagons with like different paints thrown on them. And there's like 20 to 30 8-foot-tall men-shaped things covered in fur with like large 7-handed hands and 7-handed feet. 7-fingered.
Okay, I was just like, what?
And yeah, they're all just basically moving their bodies in a rave. Yes. And yeah, you found the Sasquatch warren. There's music pulsing in from here from a central table where there's like speakers been set up, and they're like making music with like instruments they've made to like add to it.
Don't drink anything anyone gives you. Maybe? No.
Oh my god. You need to loosen up a bit. Not be so guarded.
Ever?
When there's loud music playing.
That's a really weird That's a really weird rule you're trying to set here.
Okay. So, yeah.
Where's the music coming from?
Central table, there's like a DJ.
We should go there and make it stop so we can talk to people.
Is the DJ the one we're looking after?
It looks like one of them, but like it's a little shorter, and the fur is more like chestnut brown instead of like black or like thick woodsy brown. Doesn't have, and yeah, he's just there. It has headsets on. There's like a mask on. It's wearing like clothing effects.
It might be upset if we kill the party.
No.
Okay.
What if that's a trainer?
Maybe we should just dance around the party until we see someone with an angry face.
I mean, we could always ask Panopticon to do a scan.
Oh yeah,
What would you be scanning for?
angry face.
Angry face.
Yes.
Alright, these all have like Sasquatch faces because they're animals. So like they have a muzzle and like big giant canines. They look kind of like Neanderthals.
Okay.
Do you guys like get down to the crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're big. They're 7 to 8 feet tall, and they're also wide and built like Neanderthals were. They're just having a good time. They're like smashing up metal and stuff. Like they have instruments. They're playing with each other.
Maybe we should just start dancing and see where that
Yeah, I was
takes
gonna
us.
say I'm just gonna start dancing. I'm gonna
They're
join
dancing
in.
towards the center.
Yeah, exactly, dancing towards the center.
There's like a giant like tanker, like a big oil drum that's been like cut and put up to the side that has like a spigot on it, and it's clearly full of like river water, like fresh water. And they're like people are going up to them like drinking from it basically whenever they're parched. That's it. They don't really pay you too mind. You're dancing through, and they just don't seem to mind that people and other animals are going through. One of them, like, at one point pick you up, like, they'll grab you, pick you up, lift you 7 feet up, and you put you on a different part of the floor as, like, 2 or 3 of them, like, moshing together.
Thanks, buddy.
Wookiee sounds. They all do Wookiee sounds when they make sounds together.
So, I'd like to activate my power for Teddy to give me some bad influence here so I can get a PowerPoint.
Oh, the worst thing you could do here is turn the music off.
Okay. I'll just, go to where everything's planned and
Trip over it.
sure, I'll make it look like I'm tripping over it.
Okay.
Won't.
The music stops. There's nothing but silence. They all stop and look at you guys.
Hi, everybody. We're looking for the fugitive.
Oh, they get all like big and like.
We want to know why he ate all the fish.
They're all like yelling at the ceiling now. It's like, whoa, it's good, guys, it's good.
Okay.
The DJ at the middle is like, where
Hold it!
It's like, no, we're good. They're just kids.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you the fugitive
man.
trainer?
He's like 6 feet tall. He's very wide. He's wearing pants but not a shirt. He is covered head to toe in thick chestnut body hair, including like a full bushy beard. What are you kids doing down here? This is a private club.
We're looking for the fugitive to figure out why he ate all the fish.
That doesn't make sense to me. No one ate all the fish.
Well, the bears are angry.
Yeah, I was hoping that would blow over.
No, the whole town's flooded.
I don't know why they're hunting me. I'm not a Sasquatch. I'm just very...
Oh, you're the fugitive. Did you eat all the fish? How'd
No.
you eat so many fish?
I just came into town and they started hunting me with trank guns. They said I ate all the fish. I tried to talk to them, but I had a strep throat at the time.
You probably sounded... That's very unfortunate for you, but it is very funny objectively. I know
This
we're
man
done
has a
with
class 6 or Robin Williams level of hair covering.
that.
The
So-
bear costumes, if you know old movies, like someone who has access to student council, is like Patch Adams, that other one, the Dead Poets Society. They're like, bears are doing Robin Williams impressions.
So,
Oh! Wow, no, I did not get that at
No,
all.
no one would.
Wow, what the heck?
The Bears do movie night at the drive-in theater. They did a Robin Williams thing. They're like, oh, it's It's Robin Williams. Go find Robin Williams. He has the answers. They were trying their best, okay?
Like it's fantastic. That's great. Now that I know it's a Robin Williams reference, it makes sense. But
My name is Finn, but the people here call me Slim Jim
okay.
in their own way. He gestures to his bag, which is full of empty, like those little meat rods you can buy from a gas station with the Yeti on it.
Oh, those are just called sasquatch, I think. But yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yes, they give him a lot of those. Do you have any fruit or vegetables?
I have some of this egg left.
I'll save it for later.
Okay.
Wait, are you here to hunt me? I don't want to be hunted again. You shouldn't hunt people. That's bad, kids.
No, we want to get the fish back so the bear will clean the town up.
I don't know. I
And
can't
we
hear...
want the music to go back on because some of us were exploring our feelings.
I think it's too late for that.
Yeah, they're starting to like wander off. A lot of them are like going into like they have like little hammocks set up and stuff all in here so they can like just be in trees and sleep. No, the buzz is killed. It's not going to come back up until the sun comes back up. They do it whenever sundown happens. Sun up for doing stuff, sundown for partying. It's a whole... You killed the buzz. They're going to bed.
Teddy's just snickering.
Okay. So you're not a Sasquatch.
I'm Finn. I'm from the Provincial Department of Oceans and Fisheries. I came here to check about why there wasn't any more fish in the river, and then some hunters tried to trank me.
Oh, did you find out why there were no fish in the river?
Yeah, there's a lot of salt in the water. I can't believe no one's noticed this.
Oh.
It's fresh water. If you put salt in it, the fish die. That's all that's happened. I can't believe no one's pointed out. There's rotting fish everywhere in town. Like, you know, in a cartoon where there's a fish head with a skeleton on it, those are everywhere. And people are like, oh, the garbage isn't being collected. But it's the fish from the river. There's like, that's garbage, banana peel, fish bone skeleton, a box, a garbage can. That's normal.
Damn, those eggies are piggy and coming.
Well, a lot of them choke to death on the fish bones, and then they just, like, the eggies rot super fast.
They can... Huh. I didn't realize
the big
they
eggs
could
can eat
choke.
those.
I've been trying to talk to people, but now every time I come out, they're like, they run, and when I try to talk to them, like, he's imitating man.
Oh, I didn't consider that. Are you?
What? No, I'm real. Look, I have an ID. I'm from the Department of Fisheries.
Is he wearing the mask in the ID?
No!
Because if I see that and I look at, I point at the picture and I point at his face, I'm like, I mean...
He's just like a big, bushy
You don't
beard.
look
He's
like...
a wild man.
You don't look like...
And then Mug's go, oh.
Because he's wearing a mask right now, right?
No, he took it off.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can see what he
I
looked
thought
like.
he was still wearing it.
With the mask on, so people won't recognize him as the fugitive and think he's just another Sasquatch.
Maybe you should come with us. Because if you're with a bunch of trainers...
You're not the first set of kids to come through here. That robber kid came through here, the one in the dress, like the Alice in Wonderland kid. He came through here and said he'd help me, and they chased us both out of town.
Well, he's a bandit. That makes sense.
He did rob a lot of people. I thought he was going to help me get my birth certificate from City Hall, and I realize why that doesn't make sense because I wasn't born here. So I helped him break in, and now they think I steal. Genome, I tried to get her to help me, and then she tried to fight the Sasquatches. It was a whole thing, and then it's like, oh my god, they're attacking the most powerful person in town. This is a catastrophe. We're going to call in hunters from the trail, they called it. What's the trail?
Let's not go out with the hunters around, because they should tranquilize it first, ask questions later.
I think I found their nest. Boy, howdy, this is probably it.
Are we hearing this?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No.
Well, I guess time to book
Just
it.
go upriver. Just go upriver. Just find where the fish are coming from, or where they're going. Just, someone's pouring salt in the river. Someone's pouring salt in the river. Just find the salt in the river. I gotta go.
Okay.
He just starts running, like, yeah, you see like 15 guys.
Give us your stuff so we can...
Give us your stuff. He's gone.
No, okay, well...
Kids, get down. You're in a nest.
Okay,
Don't worry, kids. We're gonna throw a smoke grenade. Cover your mouths.
Okay, let's turn the rave back on, so they'll be like, strobe light thing, and now we can escape. They were too distracted by this.
You turn on the strobe lights? Watch out, they have strobe lights. Kids, cover your eyes. We'll use mist. They start throwing smoke grenades.
And
The Yetis are sleeping, but now there's strobe lights with mist everywhere, shadows. You can see them running. You see Slim Jim running.
now this is a party.
Right?
Whoa.
You guys escape the scene.
Sure.
Yeah.
You guys. Oh, you know what? Test to not get tranked. Then I'll give you a complication.
Everyone?
No, just someone take lead. Beat an eight.
I'm gonna hurt everyone out because I'm the one who is responsible.
I can
You
literally
cannot-
portal everybody out.
You cannot farm the PowerPoints here, Peter. I know that's what you're looking
Why
to
don't
do.
we let him portal us?
Because then he can put a D4 in his distinctions and get a power die.
I know,
Yeah.
it's just funny because like he can
I've got so many
It's a
crowns.
competition
It's like-
for PowerPoints.
It's like a TV show when you're like, wait, you have this power, why aren't you always using it?
Like literally, we were like, oh, we need to transport the.
And now we know why, so other people can get power points.
Like we didn't get from here to there. Like guys, I could just do some cool montage of jumping through portals. Yeah.
Alright, so what did you get, Ty?
Don't you roll first?
I did, 8.
Oof.
Wow. I got a 1 on a D10 and a 1 on a D8.
Bought.
Both of them?
Yeah. Take him, Tyler.
Awesome.
Take him, Georgie.
And that means
Oh, you
I
got one from the
get-
D4 drop down, right?
Did
Yes.
you drop it?
Now who's winning the game?
I don't know. How many do you have?
No, I got a 4.
I got 7.
You got a 4? You didn't beat him?
No, I didn't beat your 8.
Oof. Anyone else want to take this over and lead you guys out to safety?
Yes.
Alright.
You're like trying to do planning and stuff, and he's just like, I have portals, guys.
Exit. No one, so that's a 16 with D12.
So you port everyone out. Some of the mist actually comes with you guys when the portal opens. So
That
there's,
looks
like,
really
smoke.
cool.
Yeah, you're on top of the door. You see down there one of the spillage straits. You see him with his arms up, backing up. It's like, no, I'm not going back. You can't take me. It's like, come on, Sasquatch, just be calm. We'll send you to we'll put you in a nice cave up north with the grass man. You'll love it. No, I'm talking. Yeah, those sounds sound real convincing. He jumps off the spillage strait directly into the water.
Do you want to take him with, or?
I was gonna ask you to at least teleport him away from the men with guns.
No, he
But-
fugitive style Harrison Ford jumped off of the spill.
He seems to, yeah,
Oh
he
no,
seems to
jumping
have,
no. That will stop us.
He's just gonna swim away into the woods.
he really seems to have this whole thing covered. He's really good at being fugitive.
He crawls out from the shore. I bit my tongue. Oh, hurt so long. And he just like loafing because even his tongue's a little woozy from the fall. Just starts going to the woods, rambling through like the Sasquatch.
So probably, if the water is salty, there's probably someone, or maybe just an MT that is from the ocean, and then they just thought that water would be fine no matter what, so they put their own water in it.
Oh, like a whale just blowing salt water in.
I was more thinking that the sad kid couldn't handle losing, and he just comes out here a lot.
I was gonna say, I hope it was just a tiny turtle or some other water thing.
That'd be ridiculous, Peter. Don't be a fool.
Exalted every time.
Anyway, what is your plan now?
Let's go upriver and start licking the river until it stops being salty. Then
It's getting more salty as you go upriver.
perfect.
I don't want to drink that. It makes me more thirsty for some reason.
No,
And
this
sleepy, and my kidney hurts.
Some of us
Also-
are already thirsty enough.
Also, she
God
told me
damn.
not to drink drinks from people. I don't know when that applies. You said only when music's playing?
Yeah, don't drink things that strangers give you.
fine.
That's how I get all my food.
Well, this could be like Teddy giving me like, hey, you should drink it, and I'll do it. Fine.
Yeah, I think that you should take over for Teddy, so that he's being pressed more. With
I do. Whenever it comes up, I do. I just don't want to overshadow it. Teddy's a bit of a bastard.
Okay.
I've established it. I just don't go a lot. I don't go hard on it. No need to right now in the early days.
Okay. I was just wondering because it seems like maybe Peter was doing that on purpose to get kind of a Garfunkel situation going on.
I'm working slow. We got a lot of
Garfunkel situation?
Oh
You've-
boy.
That's a
Have
whole
you heard the
story
story of
for another
Garfunkel?
time.
the carpet throwing up in the toilet, ripping his hair up, cave paintings on the wall, kid hiding in the
You can
closet.
stop. You can stop. We'll tell him later.
We'll do a
Demon
story
throwing
time.
sandwich throw up.
Sounds good.
Okay. There's so much going on with Garfunkel. So.
We go up the river.
Okay, I'm going to throw a test at you to find the source of the trouble.
Kevin, would you like to...
Whomst can beat a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Would you like to do
I mean, I
Panopticon?
probably can. Do you want to do it, Kevin? Or?
No, you can do it.
Okay. Then this would be empties, probably, right? Or
Yes,
Okay.
you are in nature, you're in the natural of the empty. So there's trees that are waterlogged, they've started to soak up water, so they're actually getting kind of puffy and kind of translucent like a sponge. The leaves are leaking water every once in a while, and like there's salt brine going on everything. You see rabbits that have like little half-wooden boats that they've dragged out of the ground. They're just kind of sitting on, looking at you as they travel by in the forest.
When you say boats, do you mean like just pieces of wood?
Yeah, driftwood.
Okay.
They're like half coconuts.
I'm like, did they freaking make boats, Devin? That's too much. Like,
Yes,
that's,
There's an awful lot of half coconut shells that like small woodland animals are just kind of sitting in, bobbing in the water gently.
They made little brig of wars, and now they're inventing piracy.
The age of sail has upon us. Bunnies and burrows.
Survival, of course.
Yep.
I'm gonna use the fact that I'm a fair and lost kid.
Do you want to drop down to D4 for more power points?
No, because that doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. No, there's not such thing as. Oh no, you're right. You're right. You gotta make it make sense.
And yeah, I'm gonna use my relationship with Scribble because he's going to be helping me with this obviously. What's the number I have to beat?
A 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The lucky number.
I rolled a 1 on a D12.
I'll buy it.
And a 13, you said?
Yep.
No.
Does Tyler want to take over?
Yeah, sure. So empty survival is what we decided.
Yep. You can use your city kid distinction to get power points.
I don't have a city kid distinction.
If someone had a city kid distinction, they could drop it down to a D4 to get power points.
I can drop a little ones.
You can't. None of your trainer schools would apply to this.
I'm gonna drop my mama bear down to a D4 because I'm so busy corralling all of the kids and getting them to stay in line that I'm not spending as much time looking at the road as I should be.
Okay.
But I am going to use my relationship with... You know what? I'll use my relationship with the mobs. Because they're going to help me figure this out. No ones, but not enough to beat you.
We're getting lost.
You are getting lost. You're not following the river.
We're following the little boats.
Can you beat a 13, buddy?
Well, I'm good with portals, Devin. I don't think portals will help in this situation.
Unless you want to portal up to a tree to get a better bird's eye view.
I can't imagine a situation where portals wouldn't help with.
TBH.
Oh, sure. I can find it. To feed you more D12.
Just mind pausing for a second.
1 sec.
I'm
Alright, we're back.
Okay. Well, I guess, I'll do my portal style to start to try searching for this stuff. I'll drop my fate favorite because I'm just doing blind luck here. A PowerPoint. Let's see. What do I need to beat?
13.
Oh, you got it.
Devin, would you like a D4?
No.
Fine, yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
18 with D12.
Cuss yourself.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Thank God. Okay, you are able to triangulate the source, and yes, at the very tip of this river there is a bend. The bend has a large rock with a bunch of lily pads around it, and there's a large frog, probably the size of like, I don't know, a Great Dane, sitting on the rock around the lily pads. It has a little white suit on. It has a large white brim hat. It has a cow skull necktie around its suit neck.
Is it like a
little like cattle
bolo tie?
rancher?
Yeah,
Yeah, like a bolo tie, like a cattle rancher. And it is currently crying into the river. Just waterfalls of tears coming out of its eyes and nose and mouth, like.
Oh, buddy.
There is a kid sitting next to him, like leaning up against his back, kind of poking at like lily pads coming by with a stick, just hanging out.
Oh, buddy, what's wrong, buddy? It's okay. So, like, throw my hands like, oh.
Oh, don't worry about Boss Frogs. He's just working it out.
Boss frog?
Boss Frogs.
Frogs.
What's he working out?
Feelings.
Did he lose a battle or something?
No.
Why is he?
Wish.
Not all about battles.
I mean, it's 90% about battles.
He's shuffling cards too.
Why is he so sad?
He was excited because my birthday was this week, and my friends were going to come in from out of town and hang out with them, and they didn't, so I guess he's really sad about that. I'm just hanging out to make him feel better.
Oh.
Yeah, they come every year. They didn't come this year.
Where are they from?
Out of town, you know, around. Around. Looks like 15.
How can you contact them?
You know, they're strangers. They come in and out of town.
We're trainers.
Well, yeah, everybody does. You're coming on the train. So I'm just hanging out here. He's pretty broken up about it, so I'm just keeping him company.
How long has he been broken up about it for?
Well, we were expecting them maybe 2 weeks ago, and a couple days went by, the day went by, they didn't show, so I've just been out here hanging out.
Sounds like maybe he needs some emotional healing.
Yeah, I'm just, sticking by with him, making sure he feels better.
Well,
Making like
not to
cooing
be
sounds.
a cuss
I'm making
about
like
it.
cooing sounds, and I'm like petting the sides of the frog's face.
Well, he's sensitive, like he made friends with their pets and stuff, and he thought they were going to be like, people who always came by to hang out, even though they travel and they
Who are
didn't.
they?
So they're just my buddies, just friends.
Maybe the word's held up by the train bandit.
Yeah, because there's a train bandit.
I guess, maybe.
But we also have a whole train full of friends that he could come and join us with.
Well, we don't really want to leave, my parents and my brother and sister here and stuff, so it's just nice to, I'm just going to camp for the summer, see if he'll get over it, move on. It's kind of silly. He's an animal, he's kind of silly, not caring about the birthday that much, so he'll grow out of it.
Well, it's been 2 weeks, and he's still crying, and he's kind of polluting the river.
They kind of gestures cover. Just like, don't. Yeah, I don't want him to hear that he's hurting things. He's sensitive right now.
Just saying,
You
if
want
you're
to come
trying
to a Sasquatch party?
Sure.
Yeah, it's really fun. There's lots of music and stuff. Oh, they probably don't. It's yeah.
I gotta stay here with him though. He doesn't want to move.
Well, we can come
This
too.
is where we always meet. It's like he thinks we'll come here. He thinks if we leave, we'll miss. Like if I leave a note, maybe I'll blow away or something.
So question,
Sure.
is this where I could spend a PowerPoint to declare a beneficial thing to be true in fiction, where I could say that I actually found a card for him from his friends saying how sad they were that they couldn't make it, but they still love and appreciate him?
What did you tie that to? You have to tie it to something in the context of the fiction. You
Mama
can't-
Bear.
Yeah.
Mama Bear or the lucky power that your pet has?
Yeah.
There we go. So as long as you define it like that.
Okay. So
So the edit isn't just like this universal thing. It's a goddamn example.
yeah, it's got to be tied to something.
It's gotta be real.
So I will spend a PowerPoint to do that.
Yeah, alright.
And I will pull out a card.
Just
I'll be
found
like-
it down the river.
I'll be
or
like,
something.
oh, I found this earlier and I didn't know who it was for, but it obviously must be from you. It's from your friends. It just kind of says that they were really sorry that they weren't able to make it, but they all got tied up and they couldn't get out here this year, but they still,
Yeah,
love and appreciate you. Yeah, I'm going to give it to them.
Alright, roll.
What do I roll?
I'm gonna roll against my dice.
Kids and something.
Oh, hey, 2 opportunities if you want them. So difficulty 9.
Okay, yeah, so kids, obviously.
Just see how good your luck plays out. Make sure to include your luck die.
Yeah, I'll include my luck die. And then survival, training, or school?
Trainer, this is the world of kids, and this sounds like this is school. Like you had to learn to be like compassionate stuff in school. Empathy.
Okay.
That's not the way to teach you in school.
And I'm also going to use charming.
Yeah, absolutely. Your distinction of Mama Bear would also fit.
I got 2 1s on D6s.
It's not bad. I'm not even going to buy those.
Okay, what do I need to beat?
9.
9. And matching it won't.
What do you got? What do you got?
Can I interfere?
We can't resolve this at all.
Yeah, let's resolve it. What do you got to do this?
I got a 7 and 2 1s. So I'm just looking at what I can do.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, you have so little dice. Did you throw Mama Bear?
No, I didn't.
Did you throw any distinction in?
No.
Well, throw Mama Bear. You always want to throw a distinction in.
Yeah.
Okay. That was literally an 8.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's still a 6.
There you go.
So there, I beat
You
it.
made it. It's easy peasy. You gotta pad out your dice. He picks up the card. Alright. Dear Scout, sorry that we're going to be late this year. He starts talking to the front. Sorry we're going to be late this year. We entered your birthday wrong in our calendar, and we plan to take off time next month, not this month. We really hope this gets to you. We had that kid from our school that doesn't like being told what to do to bring it. If that was a bad idea, our bad. We hope we're not too broken up about it. Love the game. Look at that, Boss Frogs. Those 2 boys did want to come. It was a party you were saying?
Yeah.
Come on, boss. Why don't we go to the party? And then our buddies are going to be here. It's going to be like in a week or 2. The frog makes frog noises.
Pretty sure not what frogs sound like, but sure.
That's what that frog sounds like. So, Scout and Boss Frogs will come hang out with you for a bit. He'll stop crying.
Nice.
Crying so much, it floods the town and overpowers 3 different hydroelectric dams.
That's so powerful. What a guy.
Right? He felt a lot. He had a lot of big feelings he had to process, and he was processing them through the animal.
I had to kill so many fish. Thousands and thousands of fish.
You know
Destroying
what?
ecosystems.
There were big feelings, like his friends not really being his friends.
This will go on for too long. Eventually someone will get wind of it and say, "You're causing this."
An empty.
Yeah.
Okay. You have resolved the issue of this town.
Nice.
What was your intended solution for this? Us finding out where his friends are or something? Or?
There's some.
Yeah.
I didn't really have an intended solution going on. I did write down the reason they're not here is because they put the date wrong in their calendars. It was an honest mix of like, ooh, we took off the time wrong. Our bad. Because they gotta get permission from their mom, they gotta get babysitters. It's a whole thing. Not everyone can just up and leave for a while and go to a different town.
Okay.
One of their friends had to get a learner's permit. They had to move back when they're getting a car, all that stuff. Because they want to actually get a car. They're not that common anymore.
So
we're having a raid with some sasquatches. And a frog. And a kid.
Yeah. Basically, when you get back, if you spend like a couple days here, the river will go back to normal, and eventually, Slim Jim will emerge from the forest, having been caught and trained. Like he's in a cage when you guys get back into town from the rave. He's like,
I've never seen this
oh my
man
God,
before in my life.
Pardon?
I said, I've never seen this man before in my life.
Oh my God, Boss Frogs! Look, it's some sort of talking Sasquatch we can see.
he's just a person. I'm gonna heal him. Well
Why do I smell like trash? Help me! I'm a person. Wow, he got real better at talking like people. You need a food guy? He takes out like some food, like
Yes.
what do you call it?
The Slim
Meat
Jim?
sticks? Are they just called Slim Jims?
Yes.
Well, it's Kleenex. It's the Kleenex name for it.
Yeah, Slim Jims are a brand name.
Yeah, like what's
They're called like pepperoni sticks.
Yeah, a meat stick. He takes out like a meat stick. He's like, here you go, buddy. He's like, stop it! I can't eat those anymore. My stomach is so bad.
Where's the hunters?
They're over there.
Hey, hunters!
Hey there, little sport. How you doing, man? You little kid there. Look at you. You look all feral.
Yeah.
This old Marine, you're seeing some things.
Well, one thing you also saw is just a really, really hairy Robin Williams guy. That's not a Sasquatch.
How do you know Ron Williams is your little buddy? Look at you guy. How do you even know? You watching movies? Patch Adams?
I
That's his
wasn't-
most famous movie.
I wasn't watching him, but one of my friends' friends was and said that he's a Robin Williams guy. He's just really hairy. He can
Kinda runs
talk.
his chin.
He doesn't have a face like a Sasquatch. He has a face like a people.
They shave him.
Oh, they shave him.
They shave him up.
Oh, that's really...
He's just a man wearing jeans, Dwayne. Oh my gosh, this is something total embarrassing. Can't believe this happened. This Marine never makes such a mistake. He thought we was a howler.
He said
What's
he
that
was,
accent he's doing? You don't know.
He said he was a people
Boomhauer?
all the time.
I was trying to do an Appalachian Trail monster hunter, which is an accent that exists. There are enough of them in the Appalachian Trail in real life that it's an actual accent.
I believe it.
They're from the Trail, which would be another campaign setting for this world. Life on the Trail. A strip of mountains with weird stuff in it.
Oregon Trail.
No, the Appalachian Trail, you son of a bitch.
So, they let him out, right?
They do let Finn out.
Now that he's shaming, he's no longer an attraction. Now he's just a gross man.
He like got out their hair in like a bag, and they're like, "Here you go. Sorry about that." He's like, "Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Would you like a Slim Jim?
I'm sorry that they shaved you.
Can I have an apple and some celery, please? I need fiber."
I don't have any, but if you come with us, we can get you some. Oh, also, I said that I found clothes, so here, have a shirt. It's big enough for you.
I keep some nutritious snacks in my purse.
Puts the shirt on.
Yeah.
I give him some celery with like
Oh, thank
cheese
you.
whiz in it.
I haven't had fruit in so long. Sasquatches are good, but they're not really. They don't really harvest in the darn. Hey, the flooding went down.
Yeah, we figured out what caused it, but it's confidential.
Sure. I'm gonna take my bag of hair and just get a hotel. Thank you, kids. I will be in town for the fish festival if you want to do. I don't know if you want to hang. Sure.
Is there gonna be a fish festival if all the fish are dead?
Oh, there will.
Okay.
Oh, don't you worry about that. We thought about that. Mayor came in town, asked us fish festival like that, and this old Marine, he telling you, we brought fish from the trail. We call them saw snappers. He opens up like a tank, and there's fish in there that are prehensile, like centipedes with like mandibles and like saw bits on them. Best type of fish to catch.
Well, that's interesting. Looks more like a lobster type thing than fish.
Screams.
Fish.
Echolocation underwater. You can find them in cave lakes. Light sunlight never touch them for 10,000 years.
Probably shouldn't put them in the river then.
That's why they scream so much. They're real upset. They'll go after anything. Hook, bait, fishing rod, people. This Marine wouldn't want to see it.
You shouldn't put that
Now,
in
when
the
he says
river.
this old Marine, he doesn't mean soldier. He means marine biologist, for he is from the trail.
You shouldn't...
And he has a trach gun.
Why are
Hoorah.
grown-ups like this? Don't put a bunch of monster fish that want to eat people into the river where people are gonna be.
Well, they don't eat people, they just bite people. He puts his hand there and it bites him a bunch. See? Look at him go. He's not going to want to hurt me. There's like bite marks all over his arm.
Just...
Come here, little sport. Ruffles your head a bit. So sticky.
Nature will sort itself out. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, it's just like my grandpappy always said. Life finds a way. Hoorah.
Words to live by.
And cut to the fishing festival. All of the contestants have bite marks, shredded clothing, rended fishing rods. There's like 20 of these snapper things of various sizes in like little cages under the water attacking. Someone won. There's a trophy. Everyone's clapping. The bears are starting to clean the garbage up because they've been promised food. Like the bears are going with like little sweepers, sweeping up trash and stuff.
We saved an entire town.
Again.
You didn't save on us.
Yeah.
Not one bit. Not one bit.
Well,
And
we
most
did speed it up,
importantly, we
actually.
got to dance with knives.
We did get to dance. That was cool.
You could dance with knives.
So yeah, the Green
Well,
Dart
that's
is
awesome.
the social event, the fishing tournament. And now that you've cleaned away the garbage and that you've caught the fugitive, they can bring fish for it. They didn't want to take the fish out in case the fugitive ate them.
That's fair.
You can participate if you want. Do you guys want to win like a fishing prize? Or do you want to just move on?
I don't want to really fish.
You don't really care.
No, I get my food from dumpsters. I don't need to get it from a river.
Well, the dumpsters are overflowing with fresh trash as the bears put the trash in the dumpsters.
It's not fresh trash, but okay.
I think that's a wrap.
Y'all good with that?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Yeah. So it's a couple days here. You know, this happens over the period of time. Eventually, you all head back to the train. It's all up and running. They've cleaned it up and they've gotten their equipment into it. And like, you kids are gonna love where we're going next. We're going to Skyhook next.
What's that?
Skyhook's the old space elevator.
What's that?
Okay, you know how a tree's big?
Mhm.
It's a tree big enough that goes into space.
Oh, I've seen some of those. They're called redwoods.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah, you guys are gonna love Skyhook.
Cool.
It's super fun. It's kids love space.
I'm a little bit worried that the next time that kid gets sad, it's just going to happen again. But I didn't want to tell everybody because then he'd be embarrassed and more sad.
Well,
But
he was,
he needs to learn to manage his emotions.
well, he was only waiting there because that's where they meet with those people for their birthday. So normally he would just sat somewhere else.
We'll flood somewhere else.
Doesn't matter, it will be
Plus, his
downstream.
parents were around. He like took the month off to be out in the forest to hang with his friends. They were gonna play out in the forest and party and stuff. Like a bunch of fun little mix-ups and factors came into play, where a crying river god flooded a town. And it's really because of a misunderstanding because they were sad. We did the opening to Exalted 2nd Edition for a 4th time in a row.
But this
So,
time not in the
for
first
reference,
issue.
Tyler, if you don't know this bit we do, in the opening comic of Exalted 2nd Edition, there's a story about a river god flooding a river, and the Exalt's going and beating the Jim Christ out of him because he's flooding, and the river god's like, the villagers sent you to kill me because they hate me, no one loves me. And they're like, okay, what are you doing? Why are you crying? Why are you showing emotions? And he's like, every year a girl from the village comes and sings to me on my birthday. And this year the villagers must all hate me, so I'm just crying a bunch. And they're like, what? Turns out that girl was captured by slavers, and they went to the slavers, beat the Jim Christ out of them, and the framing device is them with their foot on the throat of the lead slaver. It's like, but you didn't know all that, but we wanted to let you know, so you know exactly why 5 gods showed up to wreck your day.
That's really great. I love how one of the times this came up in a game, we were all like in front of the guy that was sad because someone came to his birthday, and I was just like, happy birthday. And everyone joined in. We just sang happy birthday to him, and it made him happy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you guys to do that, Peter. You were asking what are my other solutions. That was one of them, Peter. Just
I was about to
awkwardly-
say, oh, happy birthday!
No, not saying it. Awkwardly starting to sing "Happy Birthday" until everyone else joined in and forced him out of it.
I was really considering it, but I was like, well, he wants specifically his friends, and he might think it's condescending. So I don't know.
No.
Just because you're strangers too doesn't mean that I want your pity.
No, it would have worked. You would have pulled him out of his mood. It's like when a kid's upset and you start to be kind of friendly with them, and eventually they just get over it and internalize it. So I think that's it for the night.
Yep.
So I was Devin.
Nicole?
Tyler?
And Peter.
Kevin had to go to bed, but this is sponsored by nobody. Sign off.